is what you came for. Lightning strikes every time she moves. This is what you came for. Lightning strikes every time she moves. And everybody's watching her, but she's looking at
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio. Save thousands when you buy the Greenway Kia way. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast. So don't get her pissed. It's Jason talks like a spaz, and they love to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the KVJ show. Happy Thursday. How the heck are you guys?
Happy Thursday to you.
Here we go.
I love that shirt the Kevin Ralston has on. That is nice.
Thank you. Yeah, popping, huh? Popping pig, baby. Yeah, take a look at this. Get this thing dialed right in there. Yeah.
It's almost got 3D art on there.
Yeah.
It kind of pops out at you.
It does, yeah. It's kind of almost got like a little retro feel there, but it's kind of a Pepto-Bismol pink. So.
If they could see you in Logan.
Oh, yeah. They would be like, who
Like,
are you?
what's
What are
that?
you doing here?
That guy lighting his loafers?
Yeah.
Well, if that means we get to talk to the mayor of Logan every single day, I just had so much fun talking to that man yesterday.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. Just talk to somebody from Logan and get a little flashback to. It's just a place or times are a lot easier.
If you take Jay Bird to Logan for that Bigfoot festival that we're talking about going to,
Yeah.
he may never come back.
I think you might like it. It'd be interesting to see your take on it because, people have really one or two different reactions to my little hometown in southeastern Ohio. Either they're like, oh, it's quaint and charming, or it's like, good Lord, how did you survive?
I would love it.
Yeah.
And I loved him because he listened to my ideas. He respected me. It was a real business meeting.
Yeah.
I love the guy.
Yeah, we had a big announcement that my little hometown, it is the self-proclaimed Bigfoot capital of Ohio, and they're going to be doing a Bigfoot festival in August. And Jaber is kicking out some ideas, kind of like having a Bigfoot calling contest. So, that could be big. I think they're really going to take you up on that. And they're going to go to the Pizza Crossing, which is the big hang in town, and they're going to suggest they do a Bigfoot a foot pie, a pizza. Yeah. I could see that definitely happening.
Foot pie.
It would be a big shape. You know how they do the heart pies for
Yeah.
Valentine's Day? You could do a big old Bigfoot shaped pizza.
Yeah.
With all the fixings, all the good fixings.
Yeah, you could. You could. So that would be something. So, yeah, we had a good time with that yesterday. Had the mayor on for that big announcement. We're looking for places for Jay Bird to stay if he went, and we pretty much canceled out the In-Towner Motel. That would not be a good place after reading the reviews.
Yeah, it's pretty horrific.
Yeah,
and we're not really
unreal.
lying when we say horrific.
Yeah, pretty unreal. If you'd like to see some of those reviews, we posted them up on our Facebook page.
They have balls charging people to stay there.
Yeah.
Do you think that Bigfoot festival, if done right, could work down here in South Florida? If done right.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, they love festivals down here in South Florida. We got the weather and people just like congregating outside.
You bring the beer element, get people there that
fun.
way.
It's goofy.
I see you doing it like in a woodsy area.
Definitely.
Like, bush wildlife is moving and they're transitioning from where they are to a new space. The old space would be like a perfect place to do a Bigfoot festival.
Yeah, maybe we should talk about that. We'll put that right behind the pizza festival we want to do. I just want to do a festival.
The pizza festival we could actually really easily
I
do.
know.
We've talked about that.
Yeah, fests are fun.
They are.
So
Woo!
So we do have that posted up. It is on our podcast app. If you would like to hear anything ever on the KVJ show, every single day we put out the regular show. We have the After the Show podcast, and then we put out some KVJ cuts, so some individual segments of the KVJ show that you can easily listen to wherever you get your podcast. Go find it. It's also posted up on our website at kvjshow.com, or it's on the very free 97.9 WRMF app.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you got on your mind today, Jay Bird?
Well, last night I went to the theater.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Oh, I had such great fun, and I was texting Ryan Beckett, who you guys know Ryan Beckett. He's on the Weird One Over podcast. He was on The Bachelor. That's how The Bachelorette he was on.
We know Ryan Beckett. He is delicious.
So he's into that world, that fancy world. So I'm texting him. I go, hey, man, you'd be so proud of me. I'm at the theater right now. He goes, really? What are you seeing? I go, I'm seeing The Lion King. No way. Are you at the Kravitz? I go, no. I am at Meadow Park Elementary.
Okay.
And he goes, what?
What?
I got to give such a big shout out to Meadow Park Elementary. Now, Denny's awesome wife, Jen, she's been, helping out with the big musical they do. I guess, does every elementary school do this?
No.
Okay.
But it is awesome when they do.
I love it because it's kindergarten through 5th grade. So you got everybody from the school that wants to be a part of it. And I worked with kids for so long, just on a baseball level. I know what it takes to get a kid just to try to behave.
It's like wrangling feral cats.
It is not easy to get kindergartners up to 5th grade to do a musical and have kids coming in and singing.
Yeah.
And pretty honestly, it was flawless.
Nailing it.
Nailed it.
Aw.
They served me pizza. It was VIP treatment.
Whoa.
So a big shout out to Mrs. Grossman, who's the head of it, that ran it. Jen, obviously, Denny's wife. The principal was awesome. I got to meet the principal. I was hobnobbing with the big timers last night.
Wow, look at you. You're so in the arts.
Didn't know I loved the theater. It was Lion King, and Lion King has got some bangers, man. There ain't no fat on that steak. The songs throughout that thing really keep it moving. I can see some musicals, the songs may tank it.
Yeah.
Not with Lion King.
Okay.
I got the bug.
Yeah. Oh, I hear you.
I would like to go to a real
Go to the
legit.
Kravitz. Every opening that they do is on a Tuesday night.
Okay.
And they invite us all the time. I can't go because I've got the kids and now I'm in Tequesta. But when I lived downtown West Palm Beach, I went to every single Broadway opening of all the traveling Broadway productions that come through the Kravitz Center. All of them do, like a lot of great shows.
Yeah, we went there last night. Anastasia opened up. So
You
it's gonna be
did?
playing this weekend.
You
Yeah.
went to the
so-
theater too.
Yeah.
Look
Yeah.
at
We're all
that.
theater goers. Yeah.
Wow.
Kravitz, they sound awesome, but they got some big shoes to fill because Meadow Park Elementary kind of nailed it last night.
Meadow Park.
Okay, Kravitz, you got some competition.
Yeah.
I would have loved it if you would have invited Beckett to go with you.
Hey, man, go to the
Meet me at Meadow Park. Wait, what?
I had great fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I heard that Disney's actually going to be doing a prequel now to The Lion King. It's going to be a story about younger versions of Mufasa and Scar and how Mufasa became king. So,
Wow.
Yeah, so they're going to be doing a whole new Lion King. So if you love that, they have a whole new one out.
I'm gonna sound kind of evil, but I was always kind of Team Scar. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say that
man,
publicly.
wow.
How did Scar do in last night's production?
Crushed it.
Okay.
Honestly, you could argue. I mean, there was so many great performers. I'm not trying to turn this into a casting war, but top notch.
Okay. I got Disney stuff on my mind today. One, I'm very pumped. They have the trailer for the new Obi-Wan Kenobi that is going to start streaming on Disney Plus on May 25th. And it looks good. It looks like the evil empire is trying to hunt down the last of the Jedi. They say the series is going to be set a decade after the events of Revenge of the Sith. And they say that Hayden Christensen's Darth Vader will appear
Yeah.
in this series. So that could be really good.
They do like to bring back a lot of old characters to make old dogs like me shut up and not get so mad about the storylines we don't like.
Yeah, well, that looks exciting. And then the other thing that I saw a trailer for today, I know you're probably not going to believe me, but the new Nicolas Cage movie looks awesome.
I'm a Nicolas Cage fan, so I do believe you.
Oh my goodness. And I'm not saying in like an awesomely awful way. I'm saying in an awesome way.
No overacting?
Yes, but it's what you want.
Okay.
It's called The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. That is the name of the movie. And why this is so awesome, it is Nicolas Cage playing himself. And I'll tell you what the trailer is. It really is a genius concept. So it's Nicolas Cage. His life is falling apart. He is, and it looks kind of like a drama, mainly a comedy though. And he's telling his agent that he's quitting acting, and he's got this whole, he's drunk, he's emotional, and he's pouring his heart out. His agent's like, yeah, you know what? I'm in the hills, man. That whole thing just cut out. Can you say that again? And so it starts off with a great tone, and the people that are in it, I think it's Pablo Pascal. That's the guy that was in Narcos and everything else. He plays this guy that's a massive Nicolas Cage fan, and he invites Nicolas Cage out. Nicolas Cage, of course, is spending all this crazy money, so he has to remake his money back. So he goes and stays with this guy, has tons of money, and he has like a Nicolas Cage museum. And the guys,
You go to stay with somebody and they have a shrine built to you. You should leave.
He loves Nicolas Cage, but then what you find out, this guy is some kind of, he's like a drug kingpin or something like that. And so then the feds come in and try to get Nicolas Cage to bust this guy. So Nicolas Cage is trying to bust this guy as Nicolas Cage. I was like, I saw the whole thing. The trailer, and I was like, wow, this really could be awesome. It looks really funny. It's got what's his name? He was at the Food and Wine Festival. How to Win Your Mother. He's the gay guy that does the.
Oh, Neil Patrick Harris.
Neil Patrick Harris is in it.
Okay.
And he's just awesome at everything that he does.
Love Neil Patrick Harris.
Yeah, so the
that
cast,
guy is great.
Right, the cast is actually really good. Tiffany Haddish is in it.
Okay, I
And
love
so
her.
It's got like a legit cast. It looks like, Nicolas Cage every now and then can do an amazing movie. It looks like this actually could be an amazing Nicolas Cage movie.
Well, I know it's easy to make fun of Nicolas Cage. He's got some bangers in there, and he, at one point, did a lot of really good comedies, in my opinion.
Oh, no doubt. And, the dude can still act.
Yeah.
And so, it looks really good. If you want to go check it out, let me know what you think. You can find it just by doing a Google search. The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent is the name of the new Nicolas Cage movie. Watch the trailer, because I saw it and I'm like, I'm expecting the bees, or something like that. I was like, this looks like it could actually be really awesome.
It's a great concept. He's playing himself.
Right. And they keep throwing in jokes of how he's now, he throws out like this guy has something. He's like, I'll buy that off you for $20,000. So he's still trying to make ridiculous, dumb purchases, so it looks like it's very self-deprecating.
I love that.
Yeah, so I thought it could be really good.
When is that out?
I didn't see a release date on it, so they're just putting the trailer out now. So probably, I would guess it's coming up for this summer.
Okay.
Because they're really now starting to drop the trailers on things you're going to see in May and June and things like that. So I would guess probably a theater release date somewhere around there. So what you got on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, last night I went to go check out a new restaurant. My friend Steven from Top Chef, he is the culinary genius behind 1000 North and also the Love Street Project, which is huge, that Joe Namath, 4 restaurants in one. Now he's done a new project in Juno Beach called Aqua Grill. And it's basically right across from Loggerhead.
Okay.
Do you know where Loggerhead is?
Oh, yeah.
And it is so good. I'm telling everybody, you better go now because it's going to be so packed and hard to get into once we kick into people finding out about it. But it's right there across from Loggerhead Marine Life Center. It's called Aqua Grill. Fantastic food.
I'm taking it. They've got octopus fried.
No, there was no octopus.
No octopus. Urchin of sorts?
I didn't see any urchin. No. Mags had a steak. We had all kinds of, there was beautiful chicken wings, Kevin. You would have loved these chicken wings.
Yeah.
Fantastically prepared.
I'm looking at a photo right now, and it shows the chicken bones there, and somebody's want to know, is Virginia drinking a blue drink?
No, there were blue glasses.
Okay.
The glassware was blue.
Does that affect the way the liquid looks? And does it get in your head?
Yeah, because it does. It looks like you're drinking a blue drink from those glasses.
The water glasses were blue.
That's cool.
It was a very, very cool restaurant. He did a great job.
It's odd how a glass can make a drink even that much more appetizing.
Oh, yeah. Got to have good glassware. All right. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes. I always love these. What made your childhood friends seem rich? What made your childhood friends seem rich? Yeah, we'll break down that list for you coming up in just a few here on the KVJ Show.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Cue the dancers.
This is radio. No one can see the dancers.
Oh, but you gotta dance at Universal's Mardi Gras. The parade and concerts are back. The food and drinks are back. So great with an ice cold Coke.
No one can see the dancers.
Great costumes, everyone.
We need to talk.
Florida residents get 2 days free with a 2-part 2-day ticket and enjoy a Coca-Cola Zero Sugar at Universal Orlando's Mardi Gras, February 5th through April 24th. Available online only at universalorlando.com. Purchased by March 31st. Restrictions apply. Parade and concerts select nights.
When it comes to cybersecurity, the biggest threats don't always strike the biggest targets. Almost half of all cyber attacks target small businesses. So help protect yours with Comcast Business Security Edge. It's advanced security that continuously scans for threats and helps protect every connected device. On the largest, fastest, reliable network with speeds up to 10 gigs to the most small businesses. So switch today and get cutting-edge speed with advanced security and be ready for what's next. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get a powerful and reliable internet solution from Comcast Business and ask how to add Security Edge. Or find out how to get a $650 prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle. Call 1-800-501-6000 or go online to comcastbusiness.com today to learn more. Prepaid card offer ends 3/21/22. Restrictions apply. Call for details.
Wait, aren't these all charitable donations?
At Magda's Tax Prep, every person
I'd
counts.
rather not have to file for an extension.
She needs new auditors to maximize returns on her family time.
On itemized deductions. Hey, can someone help with these 1099s?
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Our hiring platform instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
You can unlock more cash than you realize from your home's equity with a cash-out refinance today. In the last year, average home values have gone up nearly 20%. And with Rocket Mortgage, you can unlock thousands in less than 3 weeks. But you've got to act right now before rates go up. So when you're looking to unlock the cash in your home, Rocket can. Call 833-8ROCKET today or go to rocketmortgage.com to get started.
Rates current as of 12/12/21. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender licensed in all 50 states and MLSConsumerAccess.org. Number 3030. Call 800-490-1233 for disclosures and cost information.
Hi, my name is Takia, and a little thing that I love about the Smokehouse Barbecue Bacon Sandwich is when I take a bite, it's the perfect blend from the bacon to the cheese. It's perfection.
Hey, I'm Katora, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A mac and cheese is it kind of melts in your mouth, so you know it's creamy, cheesy, and delicious. This gooey mac makes me cheese every time.
Order dinner delivered on the Chick-fil-A app today. Delivery fee and other restrictions apply. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Good morning. Time to get ready with me. So I've already had my morning caviar facial, and now I'm waiting for my personal chauffeur to take me to the Brightline station. #ad. Brightline Plus is seriously the best. They pick you up anywhere within 5 miles of any station and drop you off too. From Miami to Fort Lauderdale and West Palm Beach, from your pied-à-terre to your pedicure. Driving yourself is so last year. Oh, it's here.
Book your door-to-door Brightline Plus ticket today at gobrightline.com or on the Brightline app. Free for a limited time.
Okay, bye.
Car crash, slip and fall. Call Hicks and Motto, attorneys at law, 561-683-2300. 561-683-2300. You have questions, we have answers. Hicks and Motto. Results matter.
Crazy Horse Saloon is your go-to neighborhood bar and grill. Enjoy daily food specials like 60-cent wings on Mondays and Taco Tuesday. Jam nights every other Wednesday. Weekly trivia and bingo. Free pool Monday through Thursday, 9 p.m. to close. And live music Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. At Crazy Horse Saloon, the kitchen opens daily at 11 a.m. Make sure to try the beef on weck, a Buffalo specialty. Located at 4240 North Lake Boulevard. For more info, visit thecrazyhorsesaloon.com. The Crazy Horse Saloon, the official home of the Palm Beach Gardens Buffalo Bills backers.
For over 150 years, CIBC has helped people go from where they are to wherever they want to be. Commercial banking, capital markets, private wealth. CIBC. Ambitions made real. CIBC Bank USA, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
This real estate market is insane. If you've looked at it, you're like, what the heck is going on? You need an expert. You need somebody who knows what they're doing in real estate to help navigate these crazy waters. That's why you need Good Greek Realty. Our friend Spiro and the team will connect you with the top experienced agents in our area. Good Greek Realty knows their stuff, and whether you're looking to buy or sell, they're going to help you do it with confidence. GoodGreekRealty.com. And when you list your home with Good Greek Realty, you're going to get all your packing and moving and boxing supplies for free. Yeah, that's going to save you hundreds. We love saving money, and that's what Spiro wants to connect you with. The Good Greek team is ready to help you relocate. They do it all, from buying and selling to moving and everything in between. They do it with expert precision. You want the experts of Good Greek Realty on your side. Go online today, goodgreekrealty.com.
Hey, Palm Treasure Coast Market. Chick-fil-A Palm Treasure Coast Market wants to say thanks for all the little things you do each day to make a big difference in the community. That's why February 28th through March 12th, you can receive a lunch or dinner entree on them. Get your reward for a free Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich by signing on to your Chick-fil-A app with location services on in the Palm Treasure Coast Market area. Then redeem by scanning or placing a contactless mobile order at a participating Palm Treasure Coast Market. Chick-fil-A. Offers subject to availability. Rewards are single use only. Limit 1 per person per Chick-fil-A 1 account. See further details in the app.
J-Rock, he won't stop cause he fights for that money. J-Rock, he won't stop cause he fights for that money. Injured, car accidents, if you want a lawyer who will fight for you, call J-Rock at Blakely Law Firm at 800-602-5000. That's 800-602-5000.
Offices Palm Beach, Dade, and Broward.
If you're looking for something fun to do with the kids this weekend, I've got just what you need. It's the free Every Parent app, and it now features weekly fun things to do for Palm Beach County families. The app is going to highlight at least 10 new things to do each week, from free bonfires in Lake Worth Beach to low-cost STEM programs in Jupiter. You'll be sure to find an activity that appeals to your family, no matter the age of your child or your activity level of your family. So download the free Every Parent app today and check out things to do from Children's Services Council of Palm Beach County.
We buy any car. We buy any car. We buy any car. Any.
Trading in or selling your car, truck, or SUV? WeBuyAnyCar.com takes the hassle out of selling in just 3 easy steps. 1. Get your free online valuation. 2. Drive to your local car buying center. And 3. Walk out with your check in as little as 30 minutes. So don't wait. Get your free online valuation now at WeBuyAnyCar.com.
Find out how much your car's worth at WeBuyAnyCar.
The Special Olympics USA Games is my time to shine.
And Jersey Mike's Day of Giving is yours.
Grab a sub on Wednesday, March 30th, and all sales will be donated to the games.
Jersey Mike's, be a sub above.
If you've been injured on the job and are not receiving the benefits you're entitled to, call me, Glenn Levine, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733, and take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
Check out Kvj TV on YouTube or just log on to kvjshow.com to watch the show now. Powered by Cleveland Clinic, where every life deserves world-class care. Now, back to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Talking about that new Nicolas Cage movie, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. I know it's odd. We're talking seriously about a Nicolas Cage movie.
That sounds like an amazing title.
What is this, like in the 90s now? But yeah, I saw the trailer today. Not what I expected. It looks like Nicolas Cage is back just by the trailer. And you can't judge a movie by the trailer, but the concept is great, where Nicolas Cage plays himself and he's kind of down and out, needs some money. He goes to a ridiculous fan's place who turns out to be like a big cartel guy, or he's at least a bad dude with a ton of money. And then it winds up the feds recruit Nicolas Cage to try to do this guy in. And so that's the whole concept of the movie.
You got me excited to see it. It
Yeah.
sounds really like my kind of movie.
You should do trailers. Just tell people about it for 10 or 15 seconds. It gets jacked
I'll
up.
do a podcast telling you about trailers. Sounds like the worst concept for a podcast ever. Yeah, you just listen to me describing trailers.
But you're enthusiastic about it.
I am, yeah. Well, that's the whole thing that's crazy. You don't know. Is it going to be good? The trailer sucked me in. Like, I really would like to see this. It comes out in theaters on April 22nd.
Well, I'm a fan of self-deprecating. When people play themselves and they're self-deprecating, I like that kind of humor.
And you're talking about a guy that does know how to make a hit movie.
Yes.
And do you forget how to do that? It is kind of interesting, though, when you're trying to gauge, is a movie going to be good or not? And it's got to be so frustrating for people who are in Hollywood, who produce these movies, put out the money for it, even the actors themselves, because a lot of times you ever hear, I was watching the movies that made us, and they're talking about Pretty Woman and making that movie, and they were doing the interviews, and they said, we didn't know what we had. We were out there filming every day. We thought we were kind of doing maybe a gritty drama. We didn't know if it was and we had no idea what this movie was going to be. We just knew on set because we're goofing around and having fun. And like, for instance, in the movie in Pretty Woman, where Richard Gere has the box of the necklace and Julia Roberts reaches her hand out and he snaps it down on her hand. That really was kind of an outtake. And they thought, okay, ha, 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 we're having a good time. They had no idea. And then they see it in the movie, like, oh my gosh, that made the movie. That wasn't supposed to be in the movie.
Huh.
And so you don't really even know what you're going to get. And I was looking at this list, and it is true. It goes to show you just how unpredictable it is, because you can't gauge a Nicolas Cage movie just by the trailer. They probably don't even know, will this thing be a hit? And then you could even make a movie, and we could all sit down and be like, this movie's phenomenal. I mean, Pretty Woman is great. Shawshank Redemption, it's great. And then you release it into theaters, and it tanks.
Well, they always say sometimes a movie is lost in editing, and there's battles. There's notoriously known battles out there. Editors and directors and producers get involved, where there's a argument about how the thing's been cut.
There might be great movies that were left on the cutting room floor, and you'll never know. It's really kind of an interesting thing, because I was even looking, even if a movie is made perfectly, you can still release it and just, I don't know, something might come up. There might be something else that's got our attention in life when we're not paying attention to the movies that are coming out in the theater, or maybe there's another movie that opened up against it and everybody's talking about that movie and ignored the other movie. I was looking at some of these movies that are huge. We now would argue, and when we talk about the best movies ever made, a lot of these movies wind up making the list. But when they came out in theaters, they tanked.
Office Space is always one that comes to my mind. I love that movie. I don't know if y'all have even seen that movie.
I have, yeah.
Okay.
It's good. It's solid.
It is. It's a classic, but it tanked in the theater.
A lot of the cult classics really have. Office Space did not do well at the theater. The Big Lebowski did not do well at the theater. Blade Runner, which we were just looking at that Rolling Stone list of the best movies from the 80s, and they had it at number 2. It tanked at the box office. Harrison Ford was in it right when he was creating all these great movies.
It tanked, huh?
Well, it was disappointing. It originally flopped according to expectations. They say now it is a loved movie. But yeah, the projections on Blade Runner, they didn't really get a whole lot out of it. They say that Fight Club also was another movie that is now hugely popular, that originally kind of flopped and had disappointing returns at the box office. And even Shawshank Redemption. They say that came out, and they thought that was going to be big, and it's like, it's just kind of, meandering along and not doing that great.
Yes, so someone heard us talk about Shawshank, I guess, a couple weeks ago, and we're saying how great it is, and they sent me a long, scathing email about how terrible that movie is. It's long, it's drawn out, it's boring, overrated.
Really?
I so disagree.
I love Shawshank.
Yeah.
Well, the thing that's crazy about it is you just never know. That's why we have Suits. Young dude in his mid-20s that is reviewing some of these older movies to be like, okay, how does it How does it age?
I guess it's all subjective,
Yeah.
but I mean,
It is.
Shawshank is one of those movies that I thought everybody loved.
I think most people do. It's up there.
If you don't get Shawshank, I think it's you.
I'm with the witch on that.
It's a great film.
It is.
Right. You would
Sit
think so.
down, Shawshank haters, because
You would
y'all
think
are
so.
dumb.
Yeah. And they said the movie It's a Wonderful Life, before our times, but you see it every Christmas. That had Jimmy Stewart, who was a big A-lister back in the day when it came out, and they said it was flopped at the theaters when it originally came out.
Y'all love that movie? Y'all
like
watch
it.
that?
I do like it. My
Yeah.
dad used to always make us watch, not make us watch it, but he would put it on.
You must watch this.
And I loved it. I thought it was a beautiful
I
story.
did too, yeah. I thought it was very touching and
Yeah.
nice.
It doesn't drag for today's
I haven't
standards.
seen it since I
Yeah.
think I was in high school or college.
Me
When,
too.
really the last time I sat down and did a dedicated watch on it.
I would watch it again.
Well, let's do it.
All right.
I've never seen
Let's
it.
wait till Christmas.
Yeah, I'm not in the mood for it right now. Yeah, it's bad timing
Check
on that.
me in December.
Yeah, I'm not feeling It's a Wonderful Life today. It's going to be, 88 outside, something like that.
It's hot.
Yeah, the weather is kind of interesting. I was looking at it. It's going to be hot, and then it cools down a little bit on Sunday, Monday, and then next week it looks like, bam, it ramps back up into the mid to high 80s.
I had to put my air-conditioned seat on yesterday because I was getting swamp butt.
It's happening early.
Ugh,
All right.
spring's over.
Coming up next, what made your childhood friends seem rich? We'll run it down for you.
I saw the fire in your eyes. I saw the fire when I look into your eyes. You tell me things you wanna try. I know temptation is the devil in disguise. You risk it all to feel alive. Yeah. You're offering yourself to me like sacrifice. You said you do this all the time. Tell me you love me if I bring you to the light. It's like a dream, what she feels with me. She loves to be on the edge. Her fantasy is okay with me. Then suddenly, baby says, take my breath away and make it last forever, babe. Do it now or never, babe. Take my breath away. Nobody does it better, babe. Bring me closer. Want me to hold on to you tight. Yeah, brought me close. I feel the heat between your thighs. You're way too young to end your life. Girl, I don't wanna be the one who pays the price. Ooh, it's like a dream. What she feels with me, she loves to be on the edge. Her fantasy is okay with me. Then suddenly, baby says, take my breath away
And you went to their house and you're like, gosh, these guys are so rich. When in reality, maybe they weren't. But there was a lot of things that when you were a kid or younger that your friends could have that gave the illusion that they were filthy rich. Now, in Florida, you're going to people's houses, and you know what? They probably are filthy rich. I mean, that's just, South Florida for you. There's a lot of very rich people here. But, where I grew up, there wasn't a lot of very rich people, but there were a lot of people you thought might be rich just by some things that they had. And you're like going, ooh, that's what the fancy people have.
Mags is yelling at me right now because next week is spring break for them.
Okay.
And all of her friends, 2 of them are going to Park City, Utah. One of them's going to Hawaii.
Yeah.
Another one's going to France.
Wow.
And she's like, Mom, where are we going? I'm like, Hooker, we just got back from Mardi Gras. Like these people,
She wants another vacay, huh?
They're taking spring break in France. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah,
On a private jet.
That's too much. I remember I had a friend that they had an ice cream machine at their house.
Wow.
That was a big deal. And then there was another house. If they had a second refrigerator just for beverages, they were rich.
That's a big deal.
In my circles, that was a big deal. Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, we got that. We got a second
We do
fridge.
too, but somebody gave it to me.
Yeah.
Somebody was remodeling their kitchen and they gave me one of those just basic white fridges. So I was like, yeah. I put it in the garage and now I feel fancy.
So I don't think modern day second fridge is a big deal. I'm talking when I was a kid.
Yeah.
If you were 9 years old.
In the 80s.
In the 80s, and someone had 2 refrigerators or they had a legit ice cream machine in their house, they were rich.
He's
Now it's
right.
commonplace.
You know
He's
what I am?
right.
I'm 80s rich.
You're 80s rich. You're 80s rich now.
I love it. I'm 80s rich
I
in
love it.
2022.
That's great.
In South Florida. And I'm Southeastern Ohio 80s rich.
Yeah.
Yeah, here are some of the things that your childhood friends had that would make them seem rich. A very big projection TV in a dedicated TV room.
Absolutely.
That's big stuff. If you had a dedicated TV room and that thing would come down out of the ceiling, oh my goodness.
I kind of still feel that. If you
Yeah.
have a theater room.
The theater room is rich.
Well, they've made them relatively affordable now, I think. You can
They
do
have.
a lot of those things. Again, to your point, once upon a time, this did make you rich. Now, a lot of these things have gotten cheaper and more affordable.
And not all home theaters are created equal.
You're right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Somebody said a computer room that had a computer with unlimited internet access.
Oh.
Unlimited.
It's a big deal.
All you can handle. A rec room that had a pool table. That was the richest kid that we hung out with in high school. He had that. He had a rec room. And it was a big deal. And he had a stand-up pinball machine.
Oh,
the
that's
was big.
amazing.
Yeah.
The richest kid that I ever went to their house, they lived on St. Charles Avenue in New Orleans, which is like a very fancy street.
Mm-hmm.
The whole upstairs was like an attic that they turned into a playroom for this kid.
Okay.
It looked like a damn Chuck E. Cheese.
Wow.
Yeah.
I could not believe it when I saw it. I'm like, people live like this?
And maybe that's why I always think Tequesta is so fancy, because I grew up with somebody in my teen years that lived in Tequesta by the water. They had a rec room. It was very fancy.
Yeah.
And you're right. If you had a pool table and a ping pong and then a video game thing, you're rolling the
You're
money.
killing it.
Yeah.
You're killing it.
What else made your childhood friends seem rich? A jetted tub surrounded by tile in the primary bathroom. Big stuff. A second sink or a bar sink in the kitchen. I was always kind of like,
yeah, like a wet bar.
Yeah.
It's too much sink, though.
It's a lot of it, yeah.
Wet bar, Jaber. Wet bar.
And do you ever really use that sink?
No, I
Or is it
barely
just
use
there for
barely
show?
use the first one.
Yeah. A refrigerator that looked like a damn cabinet.
Yeah, like a wine fridge built into the cabinets. That's fancy.
But now they look old to me. They look dated.
Really?
Yeah, a little bit.
Phone lines in every room, and when your friends got older, they got their own private lines.
That was a big deal.
Yes, I had a girlfriend that there was the kid's phone number. And it
Yeah,
was separate
right.
from the parents'
That's
phone.
big time.
The kids had their own phone number.
That's fancy.
When my whole family shared one line, where there was other multiple phones everywhere. What an awful concept that is.
It was awful.
My sisters and brother, they would always listen to your conversation.
You could hear that, yeah.
And there was a way you could do it where it would go undetected.
You could hear that little kid breathing on the other line.
Yes.
Now, I figured out a way that you could take a regular pair of headphones, unhook the phone, and you could hold the headphone little metal part to this metal part on the phone and undetected listen to every word of every conversation.
You also could unplug the phone and then hit the mute button, then plug the phone back in, and then just listen the whole time. That's what they would do.
We were like spy kids.
Your childhood friends seem rich when they had a huge playhouse in the backyard. It was honestly, for many people, bigger than some studio apartments. Like you were talking about the kid with the attic playroom. Other things that made your childhood friends seem rich: Beanie Babies collections that wasn't meant to be played with, toys that just sat there. What?
Especially if you had that Princess Diana Beanie Baby and you weren't really that excited about it, you just got it. You're like, oh yeah, there's my Princess Diana Beanie Baby. Because that thing's worth money in Virginia.
I know.
Multiple Furbies or several of the latest Super Soaker guns, so nobody would have to share. You knew your friends were fancy like Applebee's. So there you go. Anything else you'd like to add? 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Oops. Jaybird did it again. Technology is not his friend, especially when it comes to texting. We'll let you know what he did next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Think Brightline is just a train? Think again. Experience a new journey with Brightline. Book seamlessly with doorstep pickup to drop off with Brightline Plus on the Brightline app. It's time to go beyond the tracks. We're seeing delays on 95 southbound this morning after an accident just beyond the exit for Hypoluxo Road. Look for 3 right lanes blocked in that area. Traffic, a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 379 WRMF.
The brand new Palm Beach Mitsubishi is the local leader in customer service with the best selection of fully reconditioned pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport. PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
To demonstrate how extreme the new Times the Cash scratch-offs are, we asked Steve here to read this script while bungee jumping.
Wait, I didn't agree to... Win up to $25 million! With over $2.29 billion in prizes, Times the Cash scratch-offs from the Florida Lottery are the most extreme!
It's your ticket.
Claim it!
Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
Hi, my name is Takia, and a little thing that I love about the Smokehouse Barbecue Bacon Sandwich is when I take a bite, it's the perfect blend from the bacon to the cheese. It's perfection.
Hey, I'm Katora, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A mac and cheese is it kind of melts in your mouth, so you know it's creamy, cheesy, and delicious. This gooey mac makes me cheese every time.
Order dinner delivered on the Chick-fil-A app today. Delivery fee and other restrictions apply. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Dine in style at the historic Dolphin Bar and Shrimp House. Feast on delicious shrimp dishes. And share a bottle of wine with friends. Hungry for happy hour? Join them every day from 3 to 7 for half-off appetizers. Don't miss Sunday brunch featuring a waffle and omelet station. Oh, and create your own craft cocktail at the Bloody Mary and Mimosa Bar. The Dolphin Bar and Shrimp House on the river in Jensen Beach. Visit dolphinbar.com for menu information, their live music schedule, and reservations.
It's not easy being the one everyone counts on to keep the facility running, no matter the weather or supply chain hiccup. But we get you, Raymond in Buffalo, and Maria in Miami, Jules in Minneapolis, and Stan in Central Indiana, taking control of everything that's under your control. At Grainger, we're here for you with experienced branch staff at over 250 locations so you get the product you're looking for. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Honey, I think something bit me.
Maybe it's just a rash?
Oh no, could it be an allergic reaction?
You don't always know what's wrong. Just know that whatever it is, Baptist Health is here to take care of you. Because when you need care, there's no time for guessing games. We've got you covered with urgent care online or in person and emergency care. Go to baptisthealth.net/getcarenow.
You know, you should always be looking after your health to get the most out of life. You want to feel good, you want to look good, well, you want to contact Wellington Anti-Aging because they can help you out with all of that. Their hormone replacement therapy just gets you into a good place. Your hormones regulate everything going on in your body, from your metabolism to your lean muscle to your sex drive. It can take care of all those things. And as you get older, your hormones start to get out of whack. For guys, you lose testosterone. You just don't feel like the guy that you once were. Well, with hormone replacement therapy, day one, I had more energy. I had a better physique in 6 weeks, and it's now been a regular part of my life ever since. Ladies, you have even more hormones than guys, so you have more reasons to go and get it done. Plus, Wellington Anti-Aging can help you out too, because as you get older, it's harder to lose some of the fat. And then when you do, you got saggy skin because you don't have the same kind of elasticity. Well, the Morpheus system takes care of all that, gets rid of the fat, and tightens up the skin in that area. Gets rid of age spots and wrinkles, and you can get it all done at Wellington Anti-Aging. Find them online at wellingtonantiaging.com.
I'm Trey Lytle, partner at Lytle Writers, Smith Ivy & Fronrath. Our firm has been handling personal injury, medical malpractice, and nursing home negligence cases in South Florida for over 35 years. We have successfully recovered billions of dollars for our clients. If you've been injured in an accident, we are here to help, and we will aggressively fight for your rights. Our consultation is always free. Call Lytle Writer at 561-888-8881 or visit us at foryourrights.com. Main office, West Palm Beach.
America's been thunderstruck by the all-new 2022 Outlander at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. Get high style without the high price. Plus, an industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Drive one today and get 2.9% APR for 72 months and a $250 cash rebate during the spring sales event at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. Get thunderstruck.
72 monthly payments of $1,515 for $1,000 financed at 2.9 APR. Available through Ally Financial, subject to approved credit and insurance. Some customers will not qualify. Price, terms, and vehicle availability may vary. May not combine with factory cash rebates. See dealer for details. Offer ends 3/31/22.
If you don't love your body, if there's something specific about it that wasn't this way before and now it is, specifically if you had kids, we know the kids wreck your tummy and your boobs. And if you're looking to put everything back where the good Lord intended it, Aqua Plastic Surgery is the place to go. They do it all, from the small stuff like Botox. Crystal is amazing. She is a master injector, and that is so important. She's so experienced. All the way up to Dr. Rankin, Dr. Deb, Dr. Bauermeister. They are experienced, they are knowledgeable, they care. Their bedside manner is amazing, and they truly listen to you as a patient. Go online, read the testimonials and what people are saying about aquaplasticsurgery.com.
Car wreck, Gordon and Partners, 561-333-3333.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Mark down Madness Month at hgregg.com. Not sure what to invest your tax refund on? How about upgrading your car? At hgregg.com, you get a lot more car for less. Visit hgregg.com on Military Trail, as this madness will go on all month long.
Your WPTV First Alert forecast calls for temperatures this morning in the low to mid-70s under mostly clear skies. This afternoon, near record heat with highs climbing into the upper 80s, mostly sunny with a 30% chance for showers and storms. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katya Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Florida Power and Light.
Today's electric superhighway is energized by FPL, powering the EV revolution with one of the largest fast-charging networks in the state, with home charging for one low price. See how at fpl.com/EV-ready.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Cannot wait to start giving you money, doubling up paychecks. I know people out there need it, so we're bringing it back just in time. March 22nd, KVJ is going to start doubling your paycheck, and we're going to double the amount of times we double your paycheck. We're still doing it every Tuesday and Thursday, but now we're doing it every single hour from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m., and we're giving out a $1,000 bonus for people signing up early, so get that right now. Just go to kvjshow.com, then start listening for your name to be called to double your paycheck starting on March 22nd.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Well, we were talking about growing up. what kids would have that would make them seem rich. And from the text messages we're getting, there's two different categories. There's the things that your friends had that would make them seem rich, and then some of the texts we're getting, these are the things your friends had that let you know they really were rich. It's not they seemed rich and they weren't. No, they really were legitimately rich.
They were playing in a different tax bracket.
So we got two different categories of texts that are coming in here. From the seemed rich, somebody texted in and said, yeah, the rich kids in my childhood neighborhood were the ones who also had cable TV.
Yeah, and you could have cable TV and not be rich, because we had cable TV and we were not rich.
But that's where they grew up. And if you had a remote control, bam, super rich. Somebody texted and said, yeah, growing up in Michigan, people who had an in-ground pool you thought were super rich, or if they had a finished basement, it wasn't just something that was cold, dark, and damp.
Back in the day, too, if you had a jet ski or multiple jet skis, you were very fancy. You had a lot of money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Another text said, yeah, when your friend's bedroom had its own personal bathroom and they were like 10 years old, you're like, that kid's rich. And they probably were. Now, the text messages were they really were rich. Somebody said, yeah, getting a horse with a big red bow for Christmas.
Yeah, you are.
You're actually really rich. One of our friends had a gym in their house, which included a basketball court. Yeah, you're probably really filthy rich if you've got an indoor basketball court. Somebody else had a tennis court and a pool in the backyard. Yeah, you're probably really rich.
If you have a tennis court, you're next level rich.
Yes.
Tennis court is major.
They seemed rich. No, they were rich. That's just it. Well, thank you for the text. You can always get through to us, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763 here at the KVJ Show. Jaybird has a little bit of an issue sometimes with text messages. He's done this before where he has sent the wrong message to the wrong person. And a lot of times when he does it, it might be about that person that he sends to them.
I went all in on this one.
What did you do? And is it going to affect me?
No. I honestly, I really don't even care because...
And you've blown up your personal life or your professional life?
Really neither, in my opinion. It was this electrician that I was working with.
Oh, it's house stuff.
Yeah, and it hadn't been going well. And this dude has canceled on me 3 different times. And I was running late yesterday to go to see Denny's. And he cancels on me again. And I'm like, dude, I need my fan really fixed. He keeps canceling. So where everything's getting lost in translation through text. So I call him. And for me to call somebody...
It's aggressive.
He kept canceling. It was confusing. And he was supposed to come. And he kept on canceling. So when I got him on the phone... He was so rude and jerky to me, and I was not at all mean to him. I was
You're just trying to get a fan fix.
That's it, legit. And the thing that he kept canceling 20 minutes before he's supposed to be there, so I'm waiting around.
Damn.
Yeah. So clearly the guy does not respect me. Clearly, you're doing it 3 times. You're not respecting me. So then he's all pissy on the phone with me, and I'm like, all right, well, screw this guy. So I'm texting Sweet Denny's about why I'm late, about how badly this guy sucks. And I texted to that guy.
Here's what the text says. It says, sorry, man, I'm running late. This electrician I'm working with is a complete D-face. He's really sucked to work with. I've wasted so much time with his rude ass. And then the electrician responded to Jaybird, LOL, do you kiss your mother with that mouth? Yikes. Whoops.
Yeah, so...
So we've blown up the relationship.
That relationship has sailed.
You can never let this guy back in your house.
Well, this guy sucks.
He sucks, and now he hates you.
No, this guy, he's wrong, and he doubled down on douche.
Down douche.
I didn't give a crap about blowing up that bridge.
Dang.
Okay, in a weird way, I'm like, I'm kind of glad he got the message.
Yeah. Now you know how I feel.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Well, add another one to the list that's not a fan of the KVJ show. And
burning bridges.
Oh, yeah, baby. Oh,
you hate us, you hate us, you hate us. You hate the KVJ show. That sucks. That sucks. That stinks. You hate us, you hate us, you hate us. You hate the KVJ show.
Why is the most boring human on earth the host of your show? Great plan for success. Next to Kevin, a piece of wood is more exciting. Only thing worse is his face.
You hate the KVJ show.
With all the Botox she does, how can Virginia still have a droopy face? I mean, she looks like a pelican. It's like gravity works harder only where she stands.
You hate us, you hate the KVJ show.
Jay Bird has morphed into an ugly version of the bad guy from Kindergarten Cop. And what's up with that ridiculous chin? It looks like it could fart.
What? What chin?
You hate us, you hate us, you hate us, you hate the KVJ show.
Why does that stoner Denny's get so much airtime? Clearly he can't talk and he doesn't even seem like he wants to. His voice sucks, his jokes suck, his shrimp suck.
The
shrimp?
You hate the KVJ show.
That sucks. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Selma Blair has been battling MS and very public about her battle. You're not going to believe the domestic abuse and assault situation Selma Blair was just in with her boyfriend, who's now hopefully her ex-boyfriend. Wow. Details coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Think Brightline is just a train? Think again. Experience a new journey with Brightline. Book seamlessly with doorstep pickup to drop-off with Brightline Plus on the Brightline app. It's time to go beyond the tracks. We're seeing delays on 95 southbound this morning after an accident just beyond the exit for Hypoluxo Road. Look for 3 right lanes blocked in that area. Traffic, a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 279 WRMF.
Palm Beach Mitsubishi received a shipment of new 2022 Outlander Sports. Experience first-class luxury and a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty to back it up. Stop in today for $1,000 off MSRP at Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport. PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
Join Planet Fitness now through March 16th and get the PF Black Card for zero enrollment and $22.99 a month. You'll enjoy an upgraded experience with tons of perks.
Like access to more than 2,000 locations worldwide?
Yep.
Super soothing hydro massage chairs?
Yes.
Can I bring a friend every time?
Sure.
Can my friend be a horse?
Nay. Sorry. Get the PF Black Card and feel fit-tacular. Zero enrollment, $22.99 a month. Deal ends March 16th. See Club for details.
Experience a wild adventure at Lion Country Safari, Florida's largest drive-through preserve. See lions, rhinos, giraffes, and more from your own car. Visit the adventure park for rides, water park, and animal encounters. Online tickets and details at lioncountrysafari.com.
You've got bugs. What's your move? A rattly can? Or a simple spritz? Bugs near your kids and pet? Will it be ingredients you can't pronounce? Ew. Or essential oils? Bother the bugs, not your family. Zevo uses essential oils, which attack bugs' biological systems, so Zevo kills bugs, plus is safe for use around people and pets when used as directed. Zevo. People-friendly. Bug-deadly. Now at a store near you.
Stick Figure is coming to the Sunset Cove Amphitheater in Boca Raton Saturday, June 25th with special guests Kali Buds and Ayaterra. The Smoke Signals Tour. Get tickets now at Eventbrite.com. Another Duderman production.
At Begin Anew, they just want you to look and feel your best. From the inside out and from the outside in. I love all the gizmos and gadgets they've got. So many cool things under one roof. Right there on Indian Town Road in the Fresh Market Plaza. Begin Anew Med Spa. They've got the IV nutrition. They've got the laser therapy. They've got the wonderful estheticians. They've got the amazing Total Optimal Wellness Check, where I got back 15.5 pages of all the information on my blood work, getting all the stuff like vitamin deficiencies, which I had some, getting like liver function issues, which I had an issue, getting all the information like food sensitivities. Maybe you're eating something that is causing your metabolism to mess up and you don't even know it. Go to Begin Anew so they can treat you, diagnose you, and get you on the path to feeling and living better. BeginAnewMed.com.
It's your lucky day because Dunkin' has the perfect duo to shamrock your spring. Try the all-new festively green Shamrock Macchiato. Bold espresso layered atop notes of sweet cream, vanilla, and the flavor of Irish whiskey for the perfect kick of Irish cream flavor. And pair it with our new chocolate croissant, a flaky classic croissant with 3 chocolate batons for sweetness in every bite. Stop by and try the new Shamrock Macchiato and chocolate croissant to spring into lucky days with Dunkin'. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
The Special Olympics USA Games is my time to shine, and Jersey Mike's Day of Giving is yours. Grab a sub on Wednesday, March 30th, and all sales will be donated to the Games. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Hi, it's Randy. Ready for some St. Patrick's Day fun? Follow the rainbow all the way to Publix Greenwise Market. Join us Saturday, March 12th from noon until 4 for a spectacular St. Patrick's Day celebration with great drink specials, live music, and giveaways. Plus $2 off per pound fan favorite wings from the Wing Bar. Flavors like garlic parmesan, chipotle, and hot Italian. And are you feeling lucky? Well, put it to the test as you browse the aisles for hidden 4-leaf clovers. If you find one, let an associate know and you'll win a gift card. And if you're planning to host your own green-themed get-together, well, Publix has you covered for your organic cabbage or whatever you might need. So throw on your best green attire, get ready for a fun time. It's happening at Publix Greenwise Market, 8210 Glades Road, Boca Raton. Drink specials vary by store. Drink responsibly. Must be 21. Again, that's Saturday, March 12th, noon to 4, 8210 Glades Road, Boca Raton at Publix Greenwise Market.
It's time to get bold at Bud's with our spicy new fish lunch bunch. We took our classic cod and put it into a spicy breading, giving you that perfect taste of bold flavor paired with our crinkle-cut fries, 2 corn fritters, and a medium drink for a limited time only at Bud's. Yum, yum.
Moments like making my kids my famous meatballs mean a lot to me. But after being diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer, or MBC, which is breast cancer that has spread to other parts of the body, they mean even more. I take Ibrance, palbociclib.
Ibrance 125 milligram tablets with an aromatase inhibitor is for postmenopausal women or for men with HR-positive, HER2-negative NBC as the first hormonal-based therapy. Ask your doctor about Ibrance and visit Ibrance.com. Ibrance may cause low white blood cell counts that may lead to serious infections. Ibrance may cause severe inflammation of the lungs. Both of these can lead to death. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms, including trouble breathing, shortness of breath, cough, or chest pain. Before taking Ibrance, tell your doctor if you have fever, chills, or other signs of infection, liver or kidney problems, are or plan to become pregnant, or are breastfeeding. Common side effects include low red blood cell and low platelet counts, infections, tiredness, nausea, sore mouth, abnormalities in liver blood tests, diarrhea, hair thinning or loss, vomiting, rash, and loss of appetite.
Hi, I'm Sloan Smith from All Year Cooling. All Year Cooling has been keeping families in South Florida cool since 1973. We offer same-day service and installation 7 days a week. Getting a new air conditioner doesn't have to break the bank. Ask us about our special financing with no money down. Get a free in-home evaluation to lower your energy bill and stay cool. Call us today for a free estimate. 833-ALL-YEAR. That's 833-ALL-YEAR.
Squeeze.com juice cleanses. They really do work. If you're looking to drop a few pounds, maybe you've got a special event coming up, a wedding, a class reunion, any kind of thing that you want to slim down for, lose the bloat, just a 3-day, 4-day cleanse, you will notice such a big difference in how your clothes fit and how you feel. The best I did, I lasted 5.5 days. I lost 9 pounds and I was like, whoa, Squeezed really does work. So try it for yourself. If you got to start small, start with a 3-day cleanse. Do it fruity, do it veggie, do it spicy, do it not. You can create whatever flavor profile you like, courtesy of Squeezed.com juice cleanses.
At BJ's Wholesale Club, saving is as easy as it gets. Just download our app, and you can order whatever you need, whenever you choose. You can even load hundreds of digital coupons to your membership card and save more. BJ's. Live generously.
For responsive legal help, call Anna Jar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio, save thousands when you buy the Greenway Kia way. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Selma Blair has been fighting a very public battle with MS, and bless her heart, I mean, she's certainly putting it out there, and I mean, everybody who watches her stories, and you just got to be pulling for her and just feel so sympathetic. She's physically going through it, which is why it was so shocking to read this story that she was just granted an order of protection against her boyfriend. Now, she's dating this guy named Ron. So apparently she was at her house, and Ron came over because they were breaking up, and Ron wanted to pick up his TV. So Ron comes in. Selma says that she was not feeling well because she had been medicated to treat her MS, was feeling sick, was sitting on the sofa, and Ron got frustrated with her because she wasn't getting up to help him. So he started screaming at her, called her a useless cripple, said, "I don't deserve this. I can do so much better than you." When she refused to help him or get up, and because she's sick, he became enraged, jumped on top of her, grabbed her by the neck, and strangled her, according to her side of the story. She says he throttled her and was shaking her head and shoulders. She said at one point he was strangling her and she passed out.
Oh my gosh.
She woke up and her nose was bleeding. Somebody, I don't know who, called paramedics. They came to the scene and they took her to the hospital. They said there was noticeable marks on her, and he was arrested for felony domestic violence. So he's claiming that none of this happened, that she attacked him, and defensively he protected himself, but that he did not ever strangle her, even though she has marks on her neck.
I don't know, Ron.
It's hard to strangle yourself, Ron, and there's marks that look like thumbprints. Can you explain that?
Okay.
So the courts gave her the order of protection. He was also asking for an order of protection, but
he's scared of her.
His has not yet been granted.
Okay.
In other news, a little less heavy stuff. How about some happy stuff? Tiger Woods was inducted into the Hall of Fame for golf, and his 14-year-old daughter, Sam, was presenting him as a member of the new class. Aww.
Dad, I inducted you into the Dad Hall of Fame a long time ago. But today, I am so proud to present my dad, Tiger Woods, into the World Golf Hall of Fame.
Crap. I just lost a bet to a stricker I wouldn't cry.
How about that, huh?
Very sweet. Yes, his beautiful daughter talked about how he had lost the 2007 U.S. Open at Oakmont on the day she was born. So he missed the putt by like a foot to win the whole thing, and then immediately jumped in a car in his red shirt and went to the hospital, and she was born that same day. He didn't even have time to take off the red shirt.
That red shirt thing does work, because I noticed when Ralston comes in here with a red shirt, it's a little bit more intense that day.
Okay,
it's a little bit more intimidating.
Yeah,
You
better watch
fear
out.
the man.
Yeah, we're bringing it.
And finally here, we told you yesterday about Doja Cat and how she had gone on social media kind of dissing her new Taco Bell jingle, even though she hates the word jingle.
Which I think is silly.
It is silly. And here is the Taco Bell rap that apparently she warned us about before it dropped that it wasn't going to be good. Is it good?
Hi. I made a song about Mexican pizza because I love it so much. I wish that Taco Bell didn't discontinue it a year ago, and this led me to this monstrosity of a beat that I just made, and I wrote a verse, and I hope you like it, and if you don't, I understand. So let's go. Yeah, I got beans, I need meat, I need a shell with the sauce and cheese. Give you hell if you cross me, we bout to throw hands if you want try me. This ain't been new, I will end you if you ever dare to go discontinued. I don't share when I read from menu. Y'all want everything I eat, I've been through. Yes, I eat, I eat, I eat. I like my my pizza, what refried beans. Peep my ad, search YouTube. This ain't even Mexican food, but I don't care when the clock hits 2 a.m. p.m. if that is your mood. Mexican pizza is the pizza for you and me. Mexican pizza is the pizza.
Right? Oh, man.
Mexican pizza.
Oh, wow.
Give me my pizza, y'all.
Oh, boy.
Give me my pizza.
Yeah, she heard that back later. She's like, it's going to end my career.
I don't know. It sounds like it was purposefully done to be bad, and maybe everybody's in on it, and they tricked us.
I don't know.
I don't know either. But, I mean, it is promoting the Mexican pizza that is no longer available,
Yeah,
right?
I don't think it's that big a deal, but clearly she's very self-conscious about
I
it.
think she's self-conscious about this, dog.
Yeah, I think she legitimately is, yeah.
Interesting.
Well, every comment is how terrible that was. Is that what they wanted?
Maybe.
And then what? Then in a week later, she tells everybody, "Oh, I was just joking." But then the people, how are they going to get that message?
Are they going to bring the Mexican pizza back, and this is all planned?
I think the Mexican pizza might be coming
I
back.
can't imagine they're putting all this effort and time into it, and they're going to just be like, yeah, wouldn't it be great if we did, but we're not.
I think it's coming back, but I also think she's self-conscious.
Much like the Mexican pizza, this thing is layered, y'all.
It is.
Yeah.
We don't know what's going on, but there you go. That's what's going on in your dirt.
Got some celebrity birthdays today, including Carrie Underwood turning 39 years old. Timbaland turns 50. John Hamm is 51. Sharon Stone turns 64. And Chuck Norris is a powerful 82 years old today.
Get it.
Could he still, could an 82-year-old Chuck Norris kick your butt?
Yes.
Easily?
Probably. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Probably wouldn't put up much fight.
He's got the basic skills.
Yeah.
I learned that he really got into the arts, the martial arts, because he didn't want to use a gun. He was more about trying to.
Oh, yeah?
To that's what I heard.
Okay.
He was more about the hand-to-hand combat because he was self-conscious about the whole gun thing.
All
Was
right.
he really?
So if he challenges you to a fight, bring a gun.
Yeah, you're right. That'd be the way I take out 82-year-old Chuck Norris.
I'm like 73% sure that factoid's right.
Okay.
That's a high number for this show.
It is.
Also, happy first birthday to Alexander from Mommy, Daddy, and the rest of the fam. Got a cute photo of him there on KVJ TV.
Oh, look at that little guy.
Also, Nova Grace, our unique, spunky, cancer-surviving little girl's having a happy 6th birthday.
Okay, get it, girl.
From Mommy, Daddy, Nash, and Knox. Also, Nathan, happy birthday. Turning 18 from Mom, Dad, Nick, Jake, and Mariah.
Woohoo!
Got a happy 9th birthday to Paisley from Mommy, Jordan, and Emma. And there she is playing on the beach.
Aw, cutie.
Also, birthday shout out to my good friend Corny Nell. Hope your birthday's as beautiful as you. Love you, woman.
Corny Nell.
That's from Lacey Burke. Also, happy birthday to our amazing mom, Michelle. Love Connor, Morgan, Ruben, Rascal, and Riley. And a birthday shout out goes out to Christina from your fiance, Dano. All right, got a birthday shout out. You can send it to us, mail@kvjshow.com, mail@kvjshow.com. Well, there is a quote that is really going around right now from Winston Churchill. In fact, yesterday, the president of Ukraine, he actually cited it back to the British Parliament, trying to muster up support, for their fight against Russia. And, that clip is kind of going viral now. It was from, back in World War II and what the British were facing. And he was likening, what Ukraine is going through right now to what the British were going through when they're getting shelled by the Nazis. And it kind of made me think about quotes. I am a quote collector.
I love them.
I love quotes because you can change your frame of mind so fast just reading a really good quote. And so we asked on the KVJ Show Facebook page last night, what is your favorite quote?
Sweep the leg.
Yeah, that's a great one. That is a great one. That's an all-time classic. What would make your list? We got some of your best suggestions coming up next on the KVJ Show.
Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. that look that's perfectly unsaid. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. He always been faking me out. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. Can't make you happier now.
Well, this is a quote that a lot of people are hearing now. Ukrainian's President Volodymyr Zelensky was playing it to the British Parliament, kind of reminding them, hey, remember World War II when you guys were getting shelled by the Nazis? Winston Churchill stepped up and he told you to keep on fighting. And that's basically what we are going through right now. Now you're seeing this quote or hearing this quote all over the place. This was Winston Churchill trying to keep the British population, focused back in World War II when they're just fighting for their existence.
Never give in. Never give in. Never, never, never. In nothing, great or small, large or petty, never give in, except to convictions of honor and good sense. Never yield to force. Never yield to the apparently overwhelming might of the enemy.
Never give in. That is what you're seeing, and that's what has kind of been their rallying cry now. Because they are just, you watch the news, getting pummeled and shelled and beaten into submission. And that's what Zelensky keeps saying, never give in. We're the same way. We'll fight him here, we'll fight him there, we'll fight him everywhere. So a lot of times it really is. It's just something as simple as a quote. And I am a person that collects quotes. When I hear something good, I got a little file on my phone. I put it right down in there. And if I ever need a little moment of some refocus, I just start zipping through that, and I will find something within a minute that I'm like, okay, I needed to hear that again. I needed to be reminded. It just kind of like resets everything. So what would you say are some of your favorite quotes? What are the ones that you go back to and stand on? And it seems like a lot of people have one. Bert, I know you do your thought for the day, so you got a gazillion quotes.
Those positive quotes are great. I kind of live on movie quotes.
Okay.
Tombstone, I know you guys aren't lovers of that movie. That movie is just littered with awesome quotes. Obviously, Star Wars has got a bunch of quotes that I love.
Okay, yeah.
Karate Kid's got a bunch that I love.
Yeah.
In fact, me and my brother, I don't know if we would ever have a conversation if there weren't movies made, because we'll just talk in quotes for
quotes back and
hours.
forth. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Go back and forth. Yeah. Some of the ones people were sending in, and I do love this one too. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take.
Is that Gretzky?
Yes.
There's, it's been accredited to a couple people. I'm not sure who said that. It could have been Gretzky. I think I've heard Gretzky. I think I've heard Michael Jordan on that. I've heard Michael Scott said that from The Office. So I think it was actually Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah, Michael Scott. It's good.
Yeah, I think it was Gretzky though that said that originally. Another one that somebody sent in is a good one. The grass is only greener where you water it. That's some wisdom right there. People are always looking for something else.
There are certain quotes you hear and they go, damn, that was really amazing. And then there's some you always hear all the time. They kind of rub you the wrong way. What's that one I see all the time? Dance like no one's watching and rain. And there's a few that you see everywhere. It's in everyone's house.
Live, laugh, love. Shut up.
I'm sure in the beginning when you first heard it, it was great. It's everywhere now. It's kind of a hack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's a guy that makes fun of his aunts and his mom on TikTok, and he goes to their house and makes videos of all the inspirational quotes they've got hanging up on their wall. Yeah. I laugh hysterically because he does it in their voice.
And also, too, if you have someone in your personal life and all of a sudden they are just putting up so many of these inspirational quotes on their social media, and we're talking every other hour. Check on them. They're not happy. They're not really inspirational.
They're not okay.
No, they're saying they're okay, but they are going through it.
It's a sign.
On the brink of disaster.
It is a sign. There's a couple that stand out to me. One, especially in this world, never take criticism from someone you wouldn't take advice from. Because I know somebody can say something cutting and we let it get us down. And to always just say, hey, look, would you take life advice from that person that you're just taking such seriously, the critique they just gave you?
I'm fighting with somebody in our chat room as we speak.
Exactly.
She called us lazy. So then I got all Italian and had to defend us.
Walk a day with me, sister. Yeah, walk a day with me.
She wants to let us know that she does a podcast, so in our face.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Uh-huh.
We do one too, B.
She also said Virginia looks old and the Botox isn't working.
Are you making all this
That
up?
last part I made up. The last part
I think
not.
he's just quoting the hate song back to
This
you.
sounds like your own original material.
No, the Botox part she did not say.
I sniffed out your writing. I am due for another round of
All
Botox.
right, that was a
Just
joke.
up here a little bit and around the eyes.
Everyone tell Virginia she looks young.
She looks fantastic.
Great.
Well, if you're looking for some enthusiasm today, you can see the KVJ Show Facebook page. We got a whole bunch of people's favorite quotes on there. Maybe find your own inspiration, go, and you can follow along and see what people are putting there. All right, coming up here in a couple minutes, somebody's sent us an email, and they want to know, how do you do a divorce where nobody moves out? I think they're looking for the rules of engagement because that's what they're considering doing. Can you make that work? We'll discuss next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Brightline is just a train? Think again. Experience a new journey with Brightline. Book seamlessly with doorstep pickup to drop off with Brightline Plus on the Brightline app. It's time to go beyond the tracks. Vehicle fire is causing slowdowns in Broward County this morning on 95 northbound. This at the exit for Cypress Creek Road has 2 right lanes blocked. Expect heavy delays through that area. Traffic, a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
Did you know that Palm Beach Mitsubishi received the top award for Best Customer Experience? Stop in today and see why customers are raving about Palm Beach Mitsubishi. You make it to Palm Beach Mitsubishi, we'll make it happen. Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport.
When you're at Walt Disney World Resort for the world's most magical celebration, every moment is amazing and the joy is endless. Because when you celebrate with us, nothing could be more magical.
The magic is calling us.
And right now, Florida residents have one more magical reason to visit Walt Disney World Resort. A 2-day Disney weekday magic ticket for only $149 plus tax. Get all the details on this incredible offer at DisneyWorld.com. Ticket valid Monday through Friday only, now through April 7, 2022. Subject to the following blockout dates: March 14th through 18th, 2022. 1 theme park per day. Advanced park reservations required and are subject to availability. Proof of Florida residency required.
To the place where all of our dreams come true. The most magical place on earth. Answer the call.
Well, hello there. I am the Guitar Hotel. I have over 3,000 of the newest slot machines and nearly 200 table games with real cards and real dealers. Come experience my incredible lineup of restaurants, bars, and of course, Hard Rock Live. Or spend a day soaking up the sun in my 18 acres of poolside paradise. I can't wait to meet you. Visit hardrockholly.com to find out more.
If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
My Friday nights usually spent out, but since my friends got Xfinity Internet, Friday nights in are where it's at. Because Xfinity has Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power a house full of connected devices all at once. We got our shows streaming, playlists bumping, and games galore. That's gig speed Wi-Fi for every great night in. Can your internet do that? Come on, y'all. The coasters aren't just for decoration.
Learn more about gig speed Wi-Fi and other fast speed options from Xfinity. Get started with 50 megabits per second internet for $25 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today to learn more. Requires paperless billing and autopay with stored bank account. It's 3/21/22. Restrictions apply. New Connect Internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and Xfi gateway. Actual speeds vary.
If you're suffering with joint pain, stop and listen. You can get real lasting relief now with natural biologic treatments at QC Kinetics. Hey, it's Virginia, and QC Kinetics is the nation's leader in regenerative solutions that repair and restore damaged tissue with no surgery and no drugs. This is the relief that you've been hoping for your knees, hips, shoulder, back. Yes, the unique protocols at QC Kinetics were created by physicians with years of study in regenerative, restorative medicine, and now they're treating hundreds of patients every day nationwide with remarkable success, life-changing results, and it's non-surgical, non-invasive. It's the new, better way to treat your joint pain. Call for your free consultation. Call QC Kinetics today. Call 954-787-PAIN. That's 954-787-PAIN. 954-787-PAIN.
You're the one everyone looks to for answers. Come rain or shine, the job must get done, and you're the one who makes it happen. We get you, Jackie in Fresno, putting your employee safety first. And Manny in Chattanooga, whose local Granger team knows him by name. We're here for you and all the ones who get it done, with 24/7 customer support and access to product specialists to help you find what you need. Call, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Well, you've been hearing a lot about solar in the news here lately, especially in Florida. They're trying to close the window where you can get this whole net metering thing, and it looks like by the end of this year, things could be changing. So now would be a great time to jump on this. Well, what does solar mean? Well, you're creating your electricity, and you can produce it yourself for less right now. The typical rooftop solar owner in Florida saves between $600 to $800 a year in electricity costs. And right now, you can increase your home value, reduce your electric bill, and do it by paying nothing down out of pocket. And you can qualify for no payments up to 1 year with Han Solar, South Florida's #1 solar professional. Find them online today, HANSOLAR.com. That's hansolar.com.
Oh, hey, neighbor. Hey there. Still fighting that traffic? Gotta get to work. I feel ya. Oh, that's my ride. Brightline. Brightline Plus! Have a good one!
Now, if you're within 5 miles of any station from Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and West Palm Beach, Brightline Plus will pick you up or drop you off for free now for a limited time. Book now at GoBrightline.com or on the Brightline app.
Injury or illness, it doesn't matter what is bugging you. If you're not feeling so hot, take it to MD Now and know now. They've got comprehensive testing, treatment, and prevention for everything from COVID to mono to strep to pneumonia to the flu. They can figure it out and help get you feeling better. One of their 55 state-of-the-art clinics is near you. They're opening up everywhere. Physician-led teams waiting to help you. Visit mdnow.com to find the clinic nearest you today and walk in. mdnow.com.
Good Greek moving and storage. Your superhero movers.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Mark down Madness Month at hgreg.com. Not sure what to invest your tax refund on? How about upgrading your car? At hgreg.com, you get a lot more car for less. Visit hgreg.com on Military Trail, as this madness will go on all month long.
Your WPTV First Alert forecast calls for temperatures this morning in the low to mid 70s under mostly clear skies. This afternoon, near record heat with highs climbing into the upper 80s, mostly sunny with a 30% chance for showers and storms. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katya Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
It's spring break. Be ready to roll. Valvoline Instant Oil Change provides a stay-in-your-car premium oil change that includes an 18-point maintenance check, all in about 15 minutes. Go to getyouroilchange.com to save up to 50%.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
We got a lot of money going to be coming up for you as KVJ is going to start doubling up your paychecks, doing it again starting on March 22nd. You want to be a part of this, and all you have to do is just go online at kvjshow.com. Give us your name so we can start calling it out. And just by going in and signing up right now, you actually could win $1,000 for being an early enrollee. So a really cool thing you can jump on. And the cool thing is not only are we going to start doubling up your money again in your paychecks, but we're going to start doubling up the times that we do it. Still going to be Tuesdays and Thursdays, but now it's going to be every hour from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. as KVJ doubles your paycheck back again on March 22nd.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Boy, how do you pull this off? Got an email, somebody asking the question, how do you do a divorce where nobody moves out?
Oh my, that sounds terrible.
Ooh, that sounds like it won't be tricky, huh?
I can't imagine.
This email says, my marriage is beyond repair, and my husband and I, after a year of counseling, know the best thing for us to do is to just divorce. We're parents to a wonderful 4-year-old girl, and she is our world. And we hate the thought of not always being with her, which is one reason that we stayed together as long as we did. Well, since we decided to end the marriage, my husband has been out looking for a place to live. Everywhere he has looked is out of what he can afford. His searches have included places that are an hour away, and either the places are complete dumps or they're just way too expensive. Now we don't know what to do, and we've even contemplated a cohabitational divorce. We started discussing what that might look like, which includes rules and boundaries, like not bringing other prospective mates to our home. Most of this says temporary fix to me, but my husband reminds me that the housing market in South Florida is likely only going to get worse. Is there anybody else in our situation? What are you doing? What rules have you established? How long do you think you can keep it up for? Am I looking at my life for the next 14 years like this until my daughter can finally live on her own?
No, I don't think that this is sustainable in the long term. It might be a great financial decision for both of you right now. And that'd be fully understandable. But there will be a point where both of you are like, okay, we can't do this anymore. I'm ready to move on. You definitely do need rules, and you can't bring no hookers or stranger over. That cannot happen.
Oh, no hookers or strange.
Oh, man.
Well,
sorry.
Rats, I'm out of here.
You can't bring no bar lizards home. You gotta, no. If any of that happens, you're gonna have fighting and drama, and you don't want that.
What an unflattering term, bar lizard. It really kind of just says the whole thing, doesn't it?
You've been in the bar. You've seen the lizards.
I know what a bar lizard is.
You might have brought a few home. I don't know.
Look, it's a war out there, Virginia. I think everyone has a bar lizard under their belt.
Yeah, so this could be the issue. So is there anybody else doing this? I mean, I could see this situation through a lot of people who said, look, we can't do anything but divorce. We've tried everything. That's got to happen. But you look around, and especially if you're worried so much about your child and you say, look, we want as much money that we make to go to her and her needs as possible, trying to find another place and splitting your incomes, that may not be the thing that is the best for her or for you.
Do it till you can't do it anymore. Save. You know, if he's the one moving out, he needs to be socking money away.
Yeah.
Maybe both of you can, I don't know, sell the house and then downsize. Each of you can get a smaller place.
Yeah. Maybe. Okay.
And make sure it's protected against bar lizards.
Okay. So what do you need to know? Who else is doing this? What are you doing? What rules have you established? How long can you keep it up for? Are you saying, yeah, this will work for 6 months. This will work for a year. What do? You can let us know to help them out. 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Taylor Swift has got her butt whooped in the KVJ TV song poll. Style? Nope. 17% said that's the song I want to hear. Christina Aguilera's Genie in a Bottle got 28% of the vote, and still the number one song that you want to hear, according to the KVJ song poll, is Eminem, Rihanna, Live the Way You Lie with 55% of the vote.
Just gonna stand there and watch me burn. Well, that's alright because I like the way it hurts. Just gonna stand there and hear me cry. Well, that's alright because I love the way you lie. I love the way you lie.
I can't tell you what it really is. I can only tell you what it feels like. And right now it's a steel knife in my windpipe. I can't breathe, but I still fight. Well, I can fight as long as the wrong feels right. It's like I'm in flight, high off of love, drunk from my hate. It's like I'm huffing pain. I love her the more I suffer. I suffocate right before I'm about to drown. She resuscitates me, hates me, and I love it. Wait, where you going? I'm leaving you. No, you ain't come back. We're running right back. Here we go again. It's so insane, cause when it's going good, it's going great. I'm Superman with the wind in his back. She's Lois Lane, but when it's bad, it's awful. I feel so ashamed. I snap. Who's that dude? I don't even know his name. I laid hands on him. I never stoop so low again. I guess I don't know my own strength.
Just gonna stand there and watch me burn. Well, that's alright because I like the way it hurts. Just gonna stand there and hear me cry. Well, that's alright because I love the way you lie. I love the way you lie. I love the way you lie.
You ever love somebody so much you can barely breathe when you're with them? You meet, and neither one of you even know it hit them. Got that warm, fuzzy feeling, get them chills, used to get them. Now you're getting sick of looking at them. You swore you'd never hit them, never do nothing to hurt them. Now you're in each other's face, spewing venom in your words when you spit them. You push, pull each other's hair, scratch, claw, pit them, throw them down, pin them. So lost in the moments when you're in them, it's the race that the goal break controls your boat. So they say it best to go your separate ways. Guess that they don't know you, cause today, that was yesterday. Yesterday is over, it's a different day. Sound like broken records playing over, but you promised her next time you show restraint. You don't get another chance. Life is no Nintendo game, but you lied again. Now you get to watch her leave out the window. Guess that's why they call it window pane.
Just gonna stand there and watch me burn. But that's alright because I like the way it hurts. Just gonna stand there and hear me cry. But that's alright because I love the way you lie. I love the way you lie. I love the way you lie.
Now I know we said things, did things that we didn't mean, and we fall back into the same patterns, same routine, but your temper's just as bad as mine is. You're the same as me, when it comes to love, you're just as blinded. Baby, please come back, it wasn't you, baby, it was me. Maybe our relationship isn't as crazy as it seems. Maybe that's what happens when a tornado meets a volcano. All I know is I love you too much to walk away though. Come inside, pick up your bags off the sidewalk. Don't you hear sincerity in my voice when I talk? Told you this is my fault. Look me in the eyeball. Next time I'll lay my fist at the drywall. Next time there will be no next time. I apologize even though I know it's lies. I'm tired of the games, I just want her back. I know I'm alive. If she ever tries to leave again, I'ma tie her to the bed and set this house on fire. I'm just gonna
stand there and watch me burn. But that's alright because I like the way it hurts. Just gonna stand there and hear me cry. But that's alright because I love the way you lie. I love the way you lie. I love the way you lie.
Okay, so is there anybody in a situation where your relationship has ended, but you really can't afford now with the home prices and everything else that's going on to go live on your own, and you find yourself, okay, we may not be together, but now we're stuck in the same house with this kid that we made together? Somebody texted in and said, yeah, I've just ended a 14-year relationship, and we are still living in the same home due to legal issues since October. It's very uncomfortable and a difficult situation. I would not recommend it to anybody. I walk on eggshells daily. I'm not comfortable in my own home. I just want to move on with my life, and I'm unable to do that due to our living situation. I am sure that every situation is different, but this is mine, and it's terrible.
You ever been in that situation where you've lived with somebody and it went askew or awry and it's not good, and you just want to go to the kitchen and get something to eat, but for whatever, they're milling around, they won't leave the respective area, and you just want to eat? Oh, it's the worst.
It's tough to be in that kind of toxic situation. Your home, you need to have a place that's a safe haven, a place where you can get away from the insanity of the world.
Amen.
And when you go home and that's where the insanity lies, that's a tough place, because then where do you go? Where do you go, sit in your car at the beach?
Well, it's a recipe for legit depression, anxiety. It's going to make you angry, because you're right. Your house needs to be your sanctuary, and when it's not, everything's screwed up.
But if you're in that situation too, just remember you've got friends, and maybe you can do a little mental reset day and speak to one of your girlfriends who's maybe single and lives alone and say, hey, can I come crash with you for the weekend and get out of that environment with my toxic spouse and just be able to have a mental health day or a mental health weekend? That's totally something you can lean on your friends for.
And if there's a kid involved, I always think it's great if both adults can be even if you hate each other, if y'all can be cool in front of the kid, I say go for it. But I know a lot of people, they cannot be cool in front of the kid, and I don't think that's always a great situation to have a kid. You seeing parents fighting, getting all disruptive, you might as well be in separate houses at that point.
Mm-hmm. But if you're fighting over the property, I think the person who leaves then is kind of like saying, oh, I'm out of here. And maybe the courts or the lawyers look at it differently. So nobody's leaving.
Gosh, I'm so sorry to everyone who's been married.
That's a
And
mess.
that's gone through the fire.
That's a mess.
I couldn't imagine going through a divorce with someone who's really done you wrong, and just your whole... It's awful.
Well, rents are like doubling right now. So if you did want to move out from your toxic marriage, you might not be able to afford it because maybe you're still on the mortgage for the house. So you can't move out and start a new rental agreement.
Yeah, there's so many crazy living situations that are going on right now. I was reading the one about the real Golden Girls now, where a lot of older ladies are saying, hey, I don't have enough money for my own place anymore. So you're seeing a house where you have 3 or 4 little old ladies living in it.
See,
I don't hate that. That sounds fun.
That sounds cozy. If I was in my 60s or 70s and I lived with 3 of my friends,
old men.
Yeah, and we all loved each other. To me, that's how you do go out. That's the right way to go out on this planet.
That's going out happy.
I agree.
On your own terms.
Yep.
So how do you do a divorce where nobody moves out or make the situation work? Isara's on here from Lake Worth Beach. You say your sister is in this situation, Isara?
Yes, she is in this situation. She has 4 kids with this guy she's been with for years. She's about 45, and they met when he was 15. And but they did have an arrangement. They were married for a little bit, and then since they got married so young, it just didn't work out. They literally tried it. They did had 4 kids, and they decided to, okay, we'll just stay because it's cheaper for us both financially to stay with each other. But we are going to write things down, have things in writing.
Okay.
Do have some limits, like he stayed in one side of the house and she stayed in the other side of the house. The rules are not to go in the room, because it sends mixed signals to the children as well, because they did still have, I don't know how long this other couple was with each other, but my sister was with this person for a very long time. But his thing that he couldn't, I don't know what the issue that caused a divorce for the other couple, but for my sister's issue is that he had, he wanted his cake and eat it too. He wanted to live a single life and be married, and he couldn't let it go. Yeah. And so that's when they divorced. But at the same time, they made an arrangement because of the financial. And then he eventually got a second job to help save money. Like Virginia said, you stay there, save money,
Okay.
and move out on your own. But he did get a second job to help out with him be able to move out on his own because they knew it wasn't going to work out back and forth because they were messing with each other still back and forth even though they weren't married.
Oh,
Yeah.
my.
Yeah, for a very long time.
That's a
I heard that
mess.
too. Yeah. Somebody else had texted in about that said, yeah, I had that situation with a good friend. They got divorced. They lived together for the kids. But they kept, it was blurred
Hooking up.
lines. They kept hooking up.
Yeah.
And so you then are living in limbo. You know, you're kind of in this situation where you're in a relationship, you're kind of not. Yeah, I mean, I think what you're talking about there, I saw her with getting another job. I would get 8 if I had to get out of that situation. And there are other things you can do too. One, they are starting to open up micro apartments in West Palm Beach and other parts of South Florida where it is really just enough room to have a bed. And you can get a cheaper rent on that.
Like a cruise ship cabin.
Yeah, that's really it. So if you're in a place where you're not going to be socializing with anybody or whatnot, just to get out and at least you get your own space.
Okay.
Somebody said try the website roomies.com. It's how I rent my spare room out. There's plenty of parents in similar situations. So that might be something to look at. And another option somebody said is to build an apartment onto the existing house. It's 2 separate living spaces within arm's reach. So you kind of get your freedom and you almost are living in a different place, but you're there with the kids and everybody if you can live that way. It depends upon what your situation is, and every situation is going to be different to how cool you can be.
Get one of them tough sheds and make him live in that.
Yeah. So that might be something there. So, you know, those are some options that you can do. So thank you, Isara, and everybody else that text in 877-979-WRMF. You can always get a hold of us or send us those emails, mail@kvjshow.com.
Who wants to laugh their ass off? Ooh, I know I do. He wrote some funny punchlines just for me and you. It's Danny's Joke Jury.
Who's ready to laugh?
All right, all
I
right.
am ready to laugh.
We need some laughter up in here.
Yes.
Following that topic.
Yeah, I know, right? We need it. Good
Divorce,
heavens.
sadness, children
Good
crying.
Lord.
I mean, anything's
Life.
going to be awesome.
Jeez,
Whatever you say
man.
is going to crush.
Wow.
Anything that's not a depressing story. will
Yeah,
just kill
no
it.
doubt. Bring it, Denny's. All right, what you got here for us today? He is going to tell the jokes. We're going to be the jury. What's going on?
All right. First joke. What vowel did Ozzy Osbourne buy on Wheel of Fortune?
What vowel did he buy? I don't know. What vowel did he buy?
That is prop comedy, and I love
yes.
Wow, look
Yes,
at
he came with an
you.
audio clue
That
today.
is a banger. Volume 1, kid. Volume 1.
Man, you just walk away from that one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Second joke. How did the chefs protest the Chinese restaurant?
How did the chefs protest the Chinese restaurant? I don't know. How did they protest it?
They staged a walkout.
Oh,
Okay.
Someone's in the zone.
Okay.
he has arrived.
Oh, yes.
Third joke. Who was Anakin Skywalker excited to see at the Sith Country Music Fest?
Sith country. I don't know. Who is he excited to see?
Darth Brooks.
I mean, you got me in stitches.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Darth Brooks. Okay.
Fourth joke. What do you get if the ocean smokes some pot?
What do you get if the ocean smokes some pot? I don't know. What do you get?
High tide.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right.
look
yeah,
at you.
That
Yeah.
works.
And finally here, what happened to the boxer while he was at the orgy?
I don't know. What happened to him?
He received multiple blows.
Oh. Look at that.
Hey, Grand Slam, Josh.
Look at
Grand
that.
Slam.
Look
Killing
at
it.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Think Brightline is just a train? Think again. Experience a new journey with Brightline. Book seamlessly with doorstep pickup to drop off with Brightline Plus on the Brightline app. It's time to go beyond the tracks. Vehicle fire is causing slowdowns in Broward County this morning on 95 northbound. This at the exit for Cypress Creek Road has 2 right lanes blocked. Expect heavy delays through that area. Traffic, a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
The brand new Palm Beach Mitsubishi is the local leader in customer service with the best selection of fully reconditioned pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport. PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
You are now listening to 103.5 Dawn FM. You've been in the dark for way too long. Now it's time to walk into the light. The Weekend presents After Hours Till Dawn Tour with special guest Doja Cat, Hard Rock Stadium, Saturday, August 6th. Get tickets Thursday, March 10th at 10 a.m. at Ticketmaster.com. Stay tuned at TheWeekend.com.
When you see McDonald's Golden Arches, it's easy to get excited. It means something delicious is about to happen, like trying the new Crispy Chicken Biscuit or Crispy Chicken McMuffin for breakfast for just $3 each. It's made with a crispy, juicy, and tender chicken filet. The next time you see McDonald's Golden Arches in the morning, pass the line with mobile order and pay on the McDonald's app. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Mobile order and pay available at participating restaurants. McD app download and registration required.
If breakfast is the most important meal of the day, then this might be the most important message today. Drive through at McDonald's for a big breakfast with hotcakes for just $6, fluffy scrambled eggs, sizzling sausage, and warm golden brown hotcakes. All of that sounds pretty important to me. Order up a big breakfast with hotcakes at McDonald's. Start the day with golden brown hotcakes, fluffy scrambled eggs, sizzling sausage, crispy hash browns, and a buttermilk biscuit. Get all the faves on one plate for a limited time only. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
You could save big when you bundle your home and auto with Progressive, but when we just come out and say it, it feels like it falls a bit flat. So instead, we're going to hire a professional voice actor and pay him absurd amounts of money to say,
I like this product.
Not sure why that was better. I mean, I'm a professional too. But we didn't pay him to say the business part, so back to me. Save big when you bundle your home and auto with Progressive. Sorry, I know hearing me say it was a bit of a letdown. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Discount not available in all states or situations.
And now a message from Puffs Tissues. It's that time of year when spring's in full swing and explosions of life make allergies really zing. Each sniffle and swipe can be a moment of dread as ordinary tissues make noses angry and red. So keep Puffs by your side to soften all your blows. With Air Puffed Magic, they'll cushion your nose. Especially during allergy season, a nose in need deserves Puffs indeed.
Hey, Ray Magliozzi here. I don't know about you, but my car could use a few upgrades. I mean, the 8-inch tier in the driver's seat does have sentimental value since my butt has molded to fit it, but I'm ready to move on. My solution? eBay Motors. They've got all the right parts at the right prices. 122 million of them, from seat covers to whole new seats. When I get that new seat, I think I'll put the old one in the living room, right next to the minivan seats, or as we call it, the sectional. eBay Motors. Let's ride.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 11. Truck accidents require special attention. Sometimes trucking companies put their drivers in a difficult position, and accidents happen. Driving without sleep can be as dangerous as drunk driving. Loads can be too heavy. Evidence needs to be preserved for inspection without delay. Some trucking companies hide insurance, but we know how to find it. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
Honey, I think something bit me.
Maybe it's just a rash?
Oh no, could it be an allergic reaction?
You don't always know what's wrong. Just know that whatever it is, Baptist Health is here to take care of you. Because when you need care, there's no time for guessing games. We've got you covered with urgent care online or in person and emergency care. Go to baptisthealth.net/getcarenow.
Are you feeling a little puffy, a little fluffy? Maybe you're like me and you went and ate way too much food last night at your friend's new restaurant. Well, Squeezed.com juice cleanses are the perfect way to reset your digestion, get rid of the bloat, get rid of the puffy, fluffy feeling, and in just a matter of days, lose several pounds, go down several inches, dress sizes, be able to fit in that smaller sized outfit just just in time for whatever big event you have coming up. Squeezed.com. It's delivered right to your doorstep. It's fast. It's easy. It's still discounted online right now for you. Go get yours today and lose the weight. Squeezed.com. Juice cleanses.
We buy any car. We buy any car. We buy any car. Any.
Did you know trading in your car at a dealer could cost you money? A recent study found consumers who trade in their car pay an average of $990 more. So don't trade in. Sell it to We Buy Any Car. Learn more and get your free online valuation now at WeBuyAnyCar.com.
Find out how much your car's worth at We Buy Any Car.
Hey, it's Suits from the KVJ Show, and sometimes driving around down the roadways here in South Florida can be a little bit crazy. That's why you want to make sure you've got good car insurance that you can rely on. But sometimes when all those bills start falling on the same day, it can be tough to make all those payments. You don't want to drive around unprotected. That's why I want to tell you about Direct Auto Insurance. They have great flexible payment options. This way, if you want to pay your bill maybe a little later in the month, you can determine when you're going to pay, how you're going to pay, how much you're going to pay. It's up to you, and their friendly agents are waiting to work with you online, on the phone, or in store. You can call, click, or come in 1-877-GO-DIRECT or visit them at directauto.com. If you've had a past issue in your driving history too, don't worry about it. They are going to work with you regardless of a poor driving history. Maybe you have a poor credit history. They're not going to hold it against you. Check them out today. Call 1-877-GO-DIRECT, click directauto.com, or come in for a super low down payment. Direct Auto. Keep driving. Rates, pay plans, and availability vary. Lower down payment is not savings. Terms apply. How you buy can affect price. National General Group, Winston, North Carolina.
At BJ's Wholesale Club, we understand value is important. It's a good time to try our BJ's brands, Berkeley Jensen and Wellesley Farms. National brand quality at a way better value with a 100% money-back guarantee. Berkeley Jensen Ultra Liquid Laundry Detergent compares to Tide and saves you 33% per load. And Wellesley Farms foods, snacks, and drinks compare to brands like Kellogg's, Planters, and Mott's, but cost way less. Shop and save on BJ's brands at the club and on BJ's.com. 33% per load savings is based on BJ's Club price on March 1st, 2022. Berkeley Jensen at 10 cents per load compared to Tide at 15 cents per load.
If you've got pain, stop and listen to this. There's now real lasting relief with natural biologics, courtesy of QC Kinetics. Hey, it's Virginia, and I went and I tried this at the tail end of last year, and it really is amazing regenerative solutions that restore and repair damaged tissue. I had a twerking accident. I had been upside down twerking, and I hurt my shoulder. Yes, I give all on the dance floor. So I went in there. They showed me their remarkable, regenerative, restorative, amazing treatments. This is stuff that was only available to the super wealthy or to athletes just a few years ago, but now it's available to you. Call QC Kinetics for your free consultation today. Spring back into your best shape ever with no joint pain. Call 954-787-PAIN. That's 954-787-PAIN. 954-787-PAIN.
Call your legal team at Anninger and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio. Save thousands when you buy the Greenway Kia way. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Oh, secrets. They always end up revealing themselves in the long run. What is the owner of the Cowboys, Jerry Jones, being accused of trying to keep a secret for 25 years? Secret's coming out. Do we believe the secret? Who's telling it? All that dirt coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
I hate going to sleep because every time I wake up, gas prices are higher. Maybe if I just stay awake, then they won't go up. I don't know. Is it me? What's happening here?
The racetrack right in front of us on 45th Street was $4.19. Now it's $4.30 something.
Yeah.
Like what?
It's crazy every day. You don't even want to blink because every time you do, the prices go up.
Oh, damn.
Gas prices up another 14 cents overnight. And we had a record yesterday. Well, we got a new record for the average gas price in the state of Florida. It's now $4.35.
Kevin, you need to do something.
I would love to.
We look to you. You're like the boss over here.
I wish I could. I wish I had that kind of power. They say right now the average gas price in Palm Beach County is $4.44. So we're always about 9 or so cents above the state average. So it's more expensive. And,
Dang.
Yeah, you start heading a little bit south, you might pay more gas than that. Palm Beach County is usually the highest, though, in South Florida.
Oh, Boca was ridiculous. Panda had to fill up in Boca over the weekend, and he was so pissed. He was posting about it on his Twitter and cursing.
He turned into a Boca bitch?
He turned into a raving mad lunatic.
No, don't do it. I mean, if you run out of gas in Boca, push your car to Delray.
Thank you.
It's not even worth it. They say maybe there's going to be some kind of relief, though. Florida lawmakers agreed to a $200 million gas tax break in October, so I don't think we're going to be getting it. Yeah, not going to get it for a while.
Ain't going to do me no good in March.
Yeah.
And what does that do to the candy industry, Virginia?
October.
Well, they're saying that these gas prices might stay this way until November. So I guess right before the end, they're going to be doing it. Mysteriously, they're doing it right before the elections, so that might be having something to do with it.
Hey, look how nice I am.
Yeah.
I gave you a tax break.
I gave you.
Vote for me?
Yeah.
I knocked down gas a penny.
In Florida, we pay 26.5 cents a gallon in state gas tax. So I guess that's what they're going to be shopping for.
Gas tax. Okay, all right.
I mean, they tax everything, don't they?
They do.
Yeah. So it's kind of crazy. But I mean, imagine this. I guess in a sense, we should be thankful that our cars do run on gas, because imagine if we had to run our cars on, I don't know, let's say bottled water. If you had to fuel your car on Fiji water, it would cost you $14.35 a gallon.
That's funny.
If you had to fuel your car on ranch dressing from Hidden Valley, it would cost you $41.44 a gallon to fill up.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I know you don't have this stat, but I wish you had Cherry 7-Up.
Okay.
I wish you had it.
You can figure that out.
Yeah.
But it requires math,
Oh
so I
my
don't know if we
gosh.
can.
I wouldn't even
Yeah.
know where to start.
Kevin, can you figure out Cherry 7-Up and get back to us?
Sure. I'll hit you up tomorrow.
Thank you.
Starbucks coffee, the Grande Nitro, if you run your car on that, that's going to cost you $44.96 a gallon.
Yeah, we all know Starbucks is insane with their prices.
Mm-hmm. Want to run your car on Bud Light if you could? $34 a gallon. And that's going on basically a Bud Light pint at Buffalo Wild Wings.
So Bud Light is actually better for you economically than Starbucks, so that's why you should just drink beer.
If you only had a gallon of gas in your car, how far do you even go until you run out?
Well, how many miles per gallon does your car get?
I don't know. Yeah, see,
it's math.
This is dumb.
You're asking questions that you can't handle the answers
He's
for.
throwing out a lot of questions and there's no answers for you.
This is dumb. And when I say this, I'm talking about me.
If you wanted to fuel your car on margaritas, it would cost you $93.76 a gallon.
Ooh.
Yeah, that would be on the Presidente margaritas at Chili's.
Those are good.
And if you had to run your car by fueling it up with wine, it would cost you $192 a gallon. Could you imagine that?
That's ridiculous, Kevin.
Yeah. So gas prices suck, but I guess thankfully our cars run on gas. Maybe. I don't know.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, there is a crazy, juicy story coming out of Texas. There's a 25-year-old woman who alleges that she is the secret love child of her mother and the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, Jerry Jones.
Wow.
Now, she says her mama back in the day, now her mama was going through a divorce at the time.
Okay.
And Jerry Jones was very married at the time.
Ruh-roh.
And she claims that her mama, who was a flight attendant, hooked up with Jerry Jones, and voila, she was conceived. She says her mama entered into an agreement with Jerry and his lawyers when she was 1 year old that basically made sure her mother would keep her a secret forever. As long as they wanted to keep getting paid, they had to keep keeping the secret.
Okay.
So there was a big payment that they've gone back and found, the lawyers found it, it's like $375,000 that was made back in the beginning of this agreement.
Okay.
I'm sure there was also maybe annual or monthly payments that we don't have the indication about those. There was also trust funds that were set up for the little girl. I would assume that was for her college. Now that she's 25, maybe she's spent that money already, because now she's filed a lawsuit that says she wants to publicly be able to identify Jerry Jones as her father and therefore be able to reach out to his children. You know, he's got other children her age. She wants to have sibling relationships, and she wants to be able to say he's her father in public.
Yeah, I mean, this all kind of makes sense. I mean, he's 79 years old.
The money's probably already run out that he paid them. He probably had a deal in place that he would financially support her until she finished college. She's now 25.
Yeah.
She can rent a car.
She can rent a car.
Well, he's 79. The Dallas Cowboys are worth $6.5 billion.
Holy crap.
That's what he owns. And
do you know how much he's worth? He's worth $10.7 billion himself.
Holy crap.
So the one thing about Jerry Jones, too, if you know anything about him, his daughter is
Charlotte?
Yeah, Charlotte is really big in running the team. So
Okay.
she is very hands-on on everything Cowboys.
Okay.
And so she really stands in line. So if you are this girl and you're watching this, you see how involved Charlotte is with the Cowboys.
Yes.
And how Charlotte is really going to get everything. So even though you've been making hundreds of thousands of dollars,
which isn't a lot compared to his wealth.
Right. You're
It's
saying
nothing.
my 79-year-old dad is holding on to a property that's valued $6.5 billion. Clearly, if I were his biological daughter, what I could get would be a lot more than hundreds of thousands of dollars.
It's an interesting argument that she brings forward. She's asking the court to say, look, recognize me as his daughter and release me from this confidentiality agreement that my mother agreed to. I didn't sign anything. I was one.
Mm-hmm.
It's fascinating. I wonder if Charlotte, the daughter, and the other children, Jerry Jr. and Stephen, I wonder if they knew about this secret daughter.
Yeah.
Alexandra is her name. She now lives in Washington, D.C. She is very involved in Texas politics. She's been working for some Texas politicians. So, I mean, she's got to have some end game with this.
Mm-hmm, sure.
Does she just want to know her family? That's probably part of it. She wants to be able to have a relationship with her siblings.
Mm-hmm.
Is he going to be pissed, or is he just going to finally go, all right, she's my kid?
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I was just kind of curious I wonder if Charlotte knew about this girl.
Thank you.
Or if this is brand new.
It's just I love family secrets. When you're talking
Yeah.
about billions like this,
Right.
it is fascinating.
Every family's got one real deep one.
They kept it for 25 years.
Wouldn't you say every family's got one deep secret?
Probably, at least.
Yeah.
Maybe
they
more.
would go, whoa, I can't believe that.
A lot of those secrets are being upended by things like ancestry DNA testing.
What's the Sinicki's big secret? What's the Ralstons?
It's a secret to me.
Yeah, he don't know.
I don't know.
He's muddling through.
Yeah. Somebody texted in and said, all Jerry Jones has to do is just disinherit this girl and she still will get nothing.
Totally. And
Yeah.
so that's why I'm wondering what the gameplay is.
Yeah.
He leaves his will and he figures out exactly who he wants to leave his money to. But maybe she wants to have a legit relationship with her siblings and she thinks that that could be a way to be in the family, be included. I mean, you guys have enough money to include her. You got billions.
But, exactly. But she's going after, the big chunk. And that's it. How much do you really want to part with?
Interesting.
So, yeah.
In other news, here's one for you, Jay Bird, over there with your head in your hands like your brain broke. Sorry, the dirt's hurting you so much.
I was just...
Can you at least fake it for 5 minutes, please?
Yes, as you were.
He's struggling, Virginia.
He's struggling.
Okay, so what about Jerry Jones?
Billy Joel.
Okay, yes.
This
Piano
one's for
Man.
you.
Got ya.
There is a biopic titled Piano Man currently in the works.
I was wondering if this is going to happen because he does have enough in his life where you could do a movie.
They are going to show his early years from when he was discovered by his first manager when he was just 16 years old to his breakout performances that happened in the 60s and early 70s.
He tried to commit suicide at one point. He drank furniture polish. He had to go to a hospital for that. I'm sure they'll probably touch upon that.
Now, Billy Joel's reps are saying that Billy is not involved in this project.
Oh.
He's not signing any rights to music or likeness, but other people, the original manager who signed him at the age of 16, that's the guy who's giving permission to use all the details.
Then this is going to be horse manure. No, hell no. Oh, from the guy that wasn't his manager after?
I mean, could this guy have the scoop that Billy doesn't want you to know on the early years?
If Billy's not a part of it, then there's...
But sometimes if the celebrity won't be a part of it, it's the juiciest part of the story.
No, a lot of times they lie like they did in the Tommy Lee and Pam thing. That
you walk away not knowing what exactly was real and what wasn't.
Yeah, ask the lead singer of the or whatever the
Stephen Jenkins from Third Eye Blind.
That was just creative liberties. But, I mean, if there's actual stuff that Billy wanted to keep secret from the beginning, aren't you interested, even slightly?
I mean, yeah, I'll watch it.
So that's coming. And then finally here, The Masked Singer. Have you guys seen this show? It's kind of ridiculous. They have these big, huge costumes, and every season they keep getting bigger costumes.
Okay.
And apparently they went too far with this round of costumes because they currently kicked off the 7th season, and this one contestant's out there trying to keep his identity a secret, but his dog head costume is so big and heavy now because they've tried to go so big with them that his dog head fell off and the mystery was unearthed.
Yeah.
So the Masked Singer needs to tone back the size of the costume heads.
Yeah, and then they had a contestant that started choking.
Yeah.
You see, what the heck?
The next thing I felt was you holding me close. What was I gonna do? I let myself go, and now we're flying through.
Somebody needs to help her. Someone needs to help her.
Help!
Somebody get up there. Hey, somebody get up there. She's choking. Get a medic right now.
Now.
Keep choking. This is good TV.
Welcome back to The Masked Singer. Before the break, Firefly had to suddenly stop her performance. She's backstage right now being looked after by our set medic. Her well-being is our top priority. But for now, the show must go on.
Ratings is the top priority. Don't you sit up here and lie to us like that.
Get a camera back there, Stat. Yeah. Stream this live now.
Oh, this is going to look great in editing.
And they're screaming, help her!
Help her! She's choking!
Get off your ass and help her. I mean, you've just 30 seconds saying help her.
Is she choking because of the new elaborate headdresses that they've tried to work into this season? They have doubled the size of these headpieces.
So is that person competing?
Yes.
And they eliminated her right away.
I hope it. I hope not. Do we know who she is? Did her headpiece fall off?
I don't know.
The dog's headpiece fell off, but did hers? You've actually got me interested in Masked Singer now. Good job, Fox. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Well, somebody want to do the math for us on if you wanted to fill your car up and run it on Cherry 7-Up, if that could be such a thing.
There's a lot of different numbers in the chat room, Kevin. It's quite confusing.
That. Somebody texted in $14.66 a gallon based on Walmart prices.
That is, okay, based on Walmart prices.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
There's going to be more fighting in the chat room about that. They've been fighting about Cherry 7-Up and math for the last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Hey, look, it's a fight worth fighting.
It's very awesome. It makes my heart very tickled.
We love stupid fights.
I love it.
Yeah. And knowing where you're getting gas to is part of it. Like Virginia had said, Panda had to fuel up in Boca. Maybe not the place to do it.
No.
Somebody who said, I work in Broward, live in Palm Beach County, and I try and get gas always in Broward before I come back because it's about 15 to 20 cents cheaper in Broward.
And would you say this statement's true too? On the average, even the pizza in Boca is a little bit more expensive than your average town.
The pizza, the attitude, the cars, the people, everybody's a little bit more fancy in Boca.
You're probably paying $2 extra a pie in Boca.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Boca's worse than Tequesta. I mean, any day.
I agree with that.
Hands down.
Okay. And somebody asked the question, too, would this be valid as an excuse to call out of work saying that you can't afford to get the gas to get there? I don't know.
I mean, it would just depend on, you got to maybe show your boss your bank statement and your gas bill.
I will say this, though. Most people are going to go, oh, that's too bad. Okay, you're fired.
Yeah.
If it's a regular thing, if it's a regular thing, they're not going to jive with that.
I wonder if any bosses are going to be a little bit more lenient. And if you like to work from home, if they'll let you, if it's possible.
The gas prices are up. Corona.
It's a good, valid thing to go in there and ask for a little bump and a little raise in your paycheck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You need it to get here.
All right. Well, we'll see. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, got a fun little game. Thank you for the submissions on the WRMF app. For little kid or drunk adult, we all do dumb things. Sometimes we're little kids. Other times, we're drunk adults. We'll see if we can figure out which is which next.
Forget you, any mom, any sister, any job, any broke down car, and the things you call art. Forget you, any friends that I'll never see again. Everybody but your dog, you can all get lost. I swear I meant to mean the best when it ended. Even tried to bite my tongue when you started. Now you're texting all my friends, asking questions. They never even liked you in the first place. Dated a girl that I hate for the attention. She only made it 2 days, what a connection. It's like you'd do anything for my affection. You're going all about it in the worst ways. I was into you, but I'm over it now. And I was trying to be nice, but nothing's getting through, so let me spell it out. A, B, C, D, E, forget you and your mom and your sister and your job and your broke down car and the things you call art. Forget you and your friends that I'll never see again. Everybody but your dog, you can all get lost. Na 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 na. A, B, C, D, E, forget you. Said you just needed space, and so I gave it. When I had nothing to say, you couldn't take it. Told everyone I'm a, so I became it. Always had to put yourself above me. I was into you, but I'm over it now. And I was trying to be nice, but nothing's getting through, so let me spell it out. A, B, C, D, E, forget you and your mom and your sister and your job and your Craigslist couch and the way your voice sounds. Forget you and your friends that I'll never see again. Everybody but your dog, you can all get lost. Na 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 na. A, B, C, D, E, forget you. Na 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 na. A, B, C, D, E, forget you and your mom and your sister and your job and your broke down car and the things you call art. Forget you and your friends that I'll never see again. Everybody but your dog, you can all get lost.
Okay. Little kid or drunk adult. We're going to try to see if we can figure out the difference here, what these people are. They've left us these lovely little voice messages on the WRMF app, which you can do. What you do, you tell us the dumb thing that you did, leave a little bit of a space, and then tell us, were you a little kid or a drunk adult when you did it? Okay, we got Steve and what he left for us on the WRMF app.
I got into a fist fight because I lost a game of checkers.
Steve got into a fist fight because he lost a game of checkers.
Definitely drunk adult.
You're going to say drunk adult on that?
I know too many adults that fight during game nights, man, and video games. Adults that
you think he was
get into
drinking?
fist fights. Yeah, I do.
My town growing up was very competitive, too. We took stuff like that serious. I think I've seen a fight or two break out over a board game. From my experience, I'm going to go little kid.
I'm going to say little kid.
Okay.
I played a lot of checkers when I was a little kid. I haven't played a lot of checkers as a drunk adult.
I know two people that still don't talk because they got into a fight over Risk.
Wow. Okay, so Steve, what were you?
I was a drunk adult. I was at one of those adult game nights that my friend was throwing, and I ended up in an intense game of checkers with a guy I hated from high school. Long story short, I lost the game and then lost my mind. I punched him. He punched me back, and then the fight was broken up.
Okay.
It was crazy.
Oh, it sounds like a good game night.
I've seen this happen with adults.
Okay. All right, we got Marcella here for little kid or drunk adult. Marcella, what did you do?
I had to go to the hospital because I tripped while opening up a Capri Sun.
Did you get impaled by the straw?
Those things are very,
they're wicked.
very
Oh my
wicked.
gosh. You could actually do some real damage if that thing went in your eye.
You could.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That just gave me the chills.
Dying. Okay. All right, so what do you think Marcella was, Virginia? Little kid or drunk adult?
I think the Capri Sun lends itself to little kid, but she could have been a mom drunk opening it for her kid.
Yeah.
I'm going drunk adult.
I think because of how much she was almost hurt by it.
Yeah.
I'm going to go drunk adult on that.
I'm going drunk adult too for the same reasons.
Okay.
I was a drunk adult. I was trying to open my Capri Sun, hydrating after a heavy night of drinking. And I'm not sure if you've ever tried to open one of these things, but they're so difficult to get into. And when I went to puncture the straw into the Capri Sun, I ended up tripping on my kitchen rug. I fell into a really expensive glass table. I ended up in the hospital with 11 stitches on my right hand.
Oh, my God.
Glass table.
Wow.
All for that sweet Capri Sun delight.
Yeah, if you like to drink, you should probably get rid of all glass tables.
Let me just tell you this, a hack with Capri Sun. Just keep scissors around and just snip it right on the top. Drink it like a purse.
Yeah. Okay, we got this submission from Tom for a little kid or drunk adult. What did you do, Tom?
I got put in the back of a cop car for peeing on my neighbor's front door.
Ooh.
I'm going to go little kid on this. Because it sounds like a scared straight kind of thing. He's peeing on the neighbor's door. Cops are like, you can't do that. Sit in the cop car and scare him.
I feel like that could easily happen in my neighborhood after some drinking. I'm going drunk adult.
I'm going drunk adult too.
Okay. All right. Tom, what were you?
I was a little kid. My parents and I hated our neighbors. So on Halloween night, I decided to pee on their front door. I didn't realize there was a cop patrolling our street at this time, but there was. The cop saw the whole thing and busted me midstream. He put me in the back of his patrol car for an hour and a half, and he finally let me go with a warning.
Okay, yeah. So I was thinking there, scared straight.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could see it either
Well, you
way.
can't be peeing on your neighbor's door. I'm sorry. You should spend a night in the clink peeing on people's doors.
It's a ballsy move.
That's it, literally.
And we also have this one from Lexi for little kid or drunk adult. What'd you do, Lexi?
I won tickets to the 1996 World Series, and upon being interviewed by the local news station, they asked me, who's going to win the game tonight? And I responded, I don't know. They haven't played yet. Are you stupid?
Are you stupid? They haven't even played. I don't know who's going to win.
It's so sassy.
Okay. That's going to be a drunk adult, I'm thinking, all the way. What do you think about Lexi, Virginia?
I don't know. I'm going to go little kid.
Little kid. I mean, 96 World Series. I'm going little kid.
Okay. All right. What were you, Lexi?
I was a little kid.
Okay. Y'all got that. Very nice. All right, Bird, you're a big winner today. Well played. Thank you for the submission there, Lexi, and everybody else. All you have to do to get us your little kid or drunk adult is download for free the WRMF app. You can use the mic drop feature, and we'll get it that way. Coming up here in a couple minutes, we also have your confessions today. What do you have to confess? You can do it anonymously. Text it in 877-979-WRMF.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Think Brightline is just a train? Think again. Experience a new journey with Brightline. Book seamlessly with doorstep pickup to drop off with Brightline Plus on the Brightline app. It's time to go beyond the tracks. A major accident has shut down Okeechobee Boulevard westbound. This is at Andros Isle, and you're seeing major delays on the eastbound side as well due to this accident. Avoid the area this morning. Traffic, a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
Palm Beach Mitsubishi received a shipment of new 2022 Outlander Sports. Experience first-class luxury and a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty to back it up. Stop in today for $1,000 off MSRP at Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport. PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
Hey, I love my Xfinity internet. It powers everything in my house. When I'm talking about my TVs, my gaming devices, my laptops, like everything that is really important to me, I need Xfinity to power it. For the super fast speed, for the reliability, for the XFi advanced security you get for free, the parental controls, it's all there. And right now, you could actually get your Xfinity internet free through the Affordable Connectivity Program. The Affordable Connectivity Program allows Xfinity to provide free high-speed internet to qualifying customers with speeds of up to 100 megabits per second for more streaming, working, gaming, everything that I do, you can do too for free. And you can ask how you can add Xfinity Mobile for as little as $15 for 1 gigabyte of data a month when you call 1 usage per line.
Rack Electric has hundreds of factory fresh Generac generators in stock now with models to fit every size house and budget. Rack's volume purchasing power and low financing options will save you thousands. Don't wait. Prepare for hurricane season now and receive big preseason discounts on your generator installation. And Rack Electric's in-house staff of experienced Generac power professionals are with you every step of the way, guaranteed. Your family will never be left in the dark when you get the power from Rack Electric. Family owned and operated for 28 years. Call 833-NOW-RACK. That's 833-NOW-RACK. Or visit us online at rackelectric.com.
Babe.
Yes, honey.
We really need a date night. Can you Google Red Light Palm Beach? I heard it's amazing.
Red Light Palm Beach offers a jazz-infused culinary experience that features an intimate atmosphere with live music, craft food, and drink creations. Red Light is reservation only with limited seating available. The only way to enter is by knowing the secret code. To get your secret code, go to redlightpb.com and make your reservation today.
If your house is not ready for hurricane season, it's a great time to get prepared. Use the team that Kevin used, that I use, that I'm still using, BNT Windows and Doors. They just sent me the paperwork this week for phase 3. I'm so excited. Slowly but surely, I'm creating my little fortress. I want to be like Kevin and have every window and every door fortified.
Yeah, it's a really good feeling because when you have every window and door that's done by BNT, you're fully protected. You don't have vulnerabilities in your house. Those vulnerabilities that wind can get in and really affect a lot of damage, even lifting the roof off of your house. You're going to love it too, and it's going to increase your home value.
All you have to do is go online right now, bntwindowsanddoors.com. At BNT, they only use custom PGT windows and doors because PGT makes the best window and door, the best-selling one on the market. And then you have the installers from BNT, and they're amazing. You're going to love their team. So call the pros. Experience counts. BNTwindowsanddoors.com.
Good morning. Time to get ready with me. So I've already had my morning caviar facial, and now I'm waiting for my personal chauffeur to take me to the Brightline station. Hashtag ad. Brightline Plus is seriously the best. They pick you up anywhere within 5 miles of any station and drop you off too. From Miami to Fort Lauderdale and West Palm Beach, from your pied-à-terre to your pedicure. Driving yourself is so last year. Oh, it's here.
Book your door-to-door Brightline Plus ticket today at gobrightline.com or on the Brightline app. Free for a limited time.
Okay, bye.
Buy a Kia, Greenway Kia. Call 800-NEW-KIA, Greenway Kia.
Score big during Kia Madness at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Get up to $6,000 over Kelly Blue Book fair market value for any trade, so you can drive home the new Kia you really want. See the value of your trade instantly at GreenwayKiaWestPalmBeach.com. Shop our large selection of new Kias online, including Tellurides, Sorrentos, Sportages, Seltos, even the all-electric new EV6 with dual panoramic screens and more. Worried your credit will leave you on the bench? Don't sweat it. Get pre-qualified before you buy at GreenwayKiaWestPalmBeach.com. Get up to $6,000 over Kelly Blue Book fair market value for any trade during Kia Madness. Only at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Call 800-NEW-KIAs. Online 24/7 at GreenwayKiaWestPalmBeach.com. Credit affects down payment and approval terms. Negative equity refinance.
Buy a Kia, Greenway Kia. Call 800-NEW-KIA.
I'm already excited for tomorrow night. The Queen and I got a little date night. We're going to be heading over to the Palm Beach Kennel Club. The paddock room there is amazing. Their menus on Friday and Saturday nights, they got steak and lobster, all kinds of great stuff right there on the menu that I can't wait to dig into. Whether it be food or comedy or the off-track betting, maybe the poker is what you love, there's always something to do at the Palm Beach Kennel Club. They do the poker 7 days a week. The fine dining at the paddock and live comedy shows you can check out, like Victoria Jackson. She's going to be there this Friday. Might have to check out a little comedy. You got Andrew Dice Clay there on April 8th. Gilbert Gottfried's going to be there on May 13th. And KVJ is always there. You know the Kentucky Derby's coming up on May 7th. Virginia will be there for that. You can go and do all kinds of cool off-track betting and things like that day. If you want to put some money down the Derby, go see Virginia. I'm going to be there on April 9th. Jaybird will be there on April 23rd. Denny's is going to be there coming up next weekend. So like I said, we are always there. You should too. Find more information online at pbkennelclub.com.
Dog Bite, Gordon and Partners, 561-333-3333.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Mark down Madness Fund at hgreg.com. Not sure what to invest your tax refund on? How about upgrading your car? At hgreg.com, you get a lot more car for less. Visit hgreg.com on Military Trail, as this madness will go on all month long.
Your WPTV First Alert forecast calls for temperatures this morning in the low to mid 70s under mostly clear skies. This afternoon, near record heat with highs climbing into the upper 80s, mostly sunny with a 30% chance for showers and storms. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katya Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Amtrak. Bring your little ones along for the adventure aboard Amtrak. Start exploring brand new places or visit familiar ones. Book early and save 50% on fares for kids ages 2 through 12. With no middle seats and a generous baggage policy, you can travel with ease. Book now at Amtrak.com.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
We're going to be doubling up your paycheck coming up on March 22nd. Not only do we double that paycheck, but we're going to double the amount of times we're going to be doing it. Every single Tuesday and Thursday. It's now going off every hour from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. You just want to go put your name in because we're going to start calling them off on March 22nd. And by signing up early, you could be in the running for a $1,000 bonus prize. Just go to kvjshow.com and get ready because KVJ is going to be doubling your paycheck.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
People love bragging almost anymore in these confessions. They do kind of entertain me, though. You can text them to us anonymously, 877-979-WRMF. We just want to hear all the bad things you've been up to.
Yeah, the
what you've been
naughty
doing.
stuff.
Yeah, make those confessions. Let us know. I thought this was good. Maybe some people in the studio could relate to this one. Somebody texted in and said, yeah, I once got so stoned, I watched an entire movie on mute, and I cried because I thought I had gone deaf.
I wouldn't say nothing that bad's happened, but Me and Dennis might have forgot it was 4th of July and thought we were getting shot at.
Was that when you were crawling across the floor?
We thought for a good 7 minutes people were shooting at our townhouse. So we started crawling like, dude, I cannot believe it's finally going down. It's happening to us.
It's happened.
And then we go, wait a minute. It's 4th of July, dude.
Douche.
We had a great laugh after.
Yep. Somebody else is confessing here. They said, I bought a beautiful 1920s era typewriter, but my boyfriend hated it and said it was ugly and creepy looking.
Aww.
So I recorded the sound of myself typing on it, and I hid a Bluetooth speaker in that room to secretly play the typing sounds occasionally when he's with me. And then he's like, do you hear that typing? I'm like, I don't hear anything. That's a fun little way to mess with him.
That is.
Somebody texting in and admitting, they said, my wife and I are doing IVF, and I left my model train magazine in the, the extraction room, I guess you could call it.
You were tugging it to the model train mag?
Well, I think what happened was he walked in with it at the fertility clinic, and then he just laid it down because his hands were full. And he walked out, and he said, I couldn't ask for it back because I was too embarrassed that they think I was wanking it to miniature locomotives.
Oh, the caboose.
Oh, yeah, baby. He's like,
so funny.
Just keep it. Can you imagine the next guy goes in and be going,
what?
Miniature trains?
Locomotive.
It's already awkward going in there anyway.
Yes.
Oh, I remember when we did it. They have the extraction room on the other side of the lobby where everybody's sitting. So you have to take your sample and walk it to the desk on the other side of the lobby.
Yeah.
How embarrassing.
It's a walk of shame.
Could we redesign the whole infrastructure here? I don't like this.
And again, too, with some people in the medical community, they talk really loud. So you're talking to people, and everyone knows in the lobby what you're there for because they're going, okay, make sure that it's all in the cup there, bird. You're like, oh.
It's sensitive.
Yes,
but they do not care.
It is. I mean,
to them, it's not sensitive.
Can we maybe do our library voice when we're talking about embarrassing medical stuff?
Please. Yeah, that was a tough walk.
It was long.
Another confession here says, I have a passive-aggressive war going on with my neighbor. For the last few weeks, I will get up extra early on garbage day, and I'll bring his full bin back up to his house. Then after the garbage truck has gone by, I then move his full can back to the curb. I then watch out my window as he flips out when the bin is still full.
This is
Why
amazing.
won't they take my garbage?
You will get your ass kicked if you get caught doing that.
You better be careful that none of the neighbors have a ring doorbell.
I'm pretty sure that's a crime. You can't do that.
It's not a crime.
You can't, because they'll get you for trespassing because you're going on his lawn.
Yeah, but it's a misdemeanor at best.
Still a crime.
You ain't going away for this one. It's pretty funny.
You could get someone for harassment.
Totally. But
the can's still full.
You're winning.
Somebody else confessed here. They texted in. They said, at a restaurant, my friend and I noticed that a couple had left a lot of their shared pizza behind. So we decided just to help ourselves to their perfectly good pie. It was as we were sitting at the table eating their pizza that the waiter came over and said that they were merely outside smoking.
Oh, no.
Dang, yeah. Can't take a person's pizza.
Can you imagine when you come back in from smoking and be like, did somebody eat our pizza?
I think I'm getting pranked.
What is going on here?
That's amazing.
What is going on here? This confession says the cat had sat down on my desk last night and left a brown crumb when it got up.
Oh, dingleberry.
Not knowing if it was mud or poo, I picked it up and sniffed it, but in the process, I snorted up into my nostril, and I discovered, yep, it was poop.
Oh, God.
Now the cat thinks I'm the weird one. Why is this guy snorting my turd?
You better rinse out your nose. This could get you very sick.
Oh, yeah.
You got to do a nasal flush, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Cat poo bacteria?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow, look at that. That could be bad, yeah.
That skeeves me out to the utmost level.
Somebody confessing here, they said, I'm a bus driver, and if I'm having a bad day at work, I'll look in the mirror while driving and mutter to myself, you're all losers, aren't you? And then I tap the brakes twice so they all nod.
You're a psycho.
Or you're brilliant and you're just getting through the day.
What are people doing?
Look, you can be brilliant and you can be a psycho.
That's true.
It might be both.
That's true.
Okay, well, some interesting revelations here today.
Those are great.
Pretty entertaining stuff. Thank you for your confessions. 877-979-WRMF. Wow, let me just tell you that Florida has been busy. We'll start in Stewart with our first whacked out news story. We'll let you know what Catherine Theodore has been doing.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Oh, Catherine. It's some interesting stuff. She's not the only one out of Florida, though. Let me just tell you, it's a very heavy Florida day today in the whacked out news that we'll get to coming up here in a second. Got a KVJ TV song poll going on. It ain't going to be Katy Perry's Firework or Bruno Mars is locked out of having 57% of you in the KVJ TV chat room want to hear Chainsmokers. Damn, Don't Let Me Down. You want to see the KVJ TV chat room? Just go to YouTube and look for the KVJ show.
Crashing, hit a wall. Right now, I need a miracle. Hurry up now, I need a miracle. Stranded, reaching out. I call your name, but you're not around. I say your name, but you're not around. I need you right now. Yeah, I need you right now. So don't let me down. I think I'm losing my mind now. It's in my head, darling. I hope that you'll be here when I need you the most. So don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Nobody by my side. I need you right now. Yeah, I need you right now. So don't let me down. I think I'm losing my mind now. It's in my head, darling. I hope that you'll be here when I need you the most. So don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down.
There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha, fighting in the nude. Drunk people pooping in the street. Ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Oh, Florida's been busy here. They're dominating the headlines in the whacked out news yet again. We start off in Stewart with 31-year-old Catherine Theodore, who got arrested on Sunday after huffing spray-on deodorant while driving.
Apparently. Well, at least he's not going to be sweaty tongue.
No. Apparently her preferred brand is Right Guard spray deodorant.
Oh, it was a she.
She, yes, Catherine.
Oh,
yes,
classy,
Catherine.
classy.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Apparently, she had a pile of empty cans of the Right Guard spray deodorant in her car.
Wow.
Did you see a picture of the car?
No, I have not.
Oh my gosh.
It's full, huh?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's quite the picture.
It's already pretty entertaining. Yeah, they say when the cop pulled her over too, and she rolled her window down, he was overtaken by the smell of Right Guard, punching him in the face.
That's an odd thing to be huffing.
It was on so many of the cans. There was tons of them in there.
I've accidentally eaten deodorant. I'm sure all of us have, right?
Yes.
It is gross.
Next level gross.
It's so gnarly, and it immediately makes your tongue dry up like the Sahara Desert.
Your teeth it makes you want to.
Your teeth want to fight each other.
Yeah, the cop said he could tell she was impaired, but didn't know, okay, is this drugs? Is this alcohol?
What is this?
Is this Right Guard? She eventually admitted that she'd also done some drinking earlier that day, but then decided to switch over to the Right Guard and start huffing that while driving.
Wow.
Now she's facing DUI charges.
Yeah, this chick needs to be locked up for a minute.
Yeah, you can't huff and drive.
No. You cannot. A man was injured after he was hit by a car while walking out of a gas station on Hutchinson Island.
Did you see the video?
It's crazy.
It's
it goes right through the front of it, right?
Yeah, this chick mistook the gas and the brake.
Yeah.
And she meant to hit the brake and hit the gas instead. And he's literally walking out the front door of the store, happy as a clam with his beer.
Yeah.
And her car looks exactly like yours, Jay Bird. For a minute, I was like, oh, damn, is this Jay Bird?
Uh-oh.
But it was on Hutchinson Island, so it wasn't you. But yeah, she mows him down and plows through the front door.
Oh, yeah, he goes flying through the air, but he remained in good spirits. He asked deputies if the beer he just bought was okay.
That's a funny trooper.
It's a good line.
The driver's going to be facing a careless driving charge for that. A 39-year-old man in Deltona, Florida got arrested for a DUI while wearing a Boy Scout uniform.
What?
He's 39 in a Boy Scout uniform.
Is he a scout leader or is he into some weird role play?
I don't know what he's into, but his mugshot's amazing.
Maybe he's doing goofy videos for YouTube. I don't know.
He's in a very snug Boy Scout uniform.
We need to hold him with no bail while we investigate.
Let's just see what this guy's up to.
Yeah, does he have like a video stash in his house or anything that we need to look at?
Well, he told the police he was having problems in his marriage and wanted to take a drive. In a Boy Scout uniform, dude. He also had numerous alcoholic beverages in the car.
So all signs point to he's going through something.
He is, yeah. It's probably called divorce. A 51-year-old guy in Largo, Florida got arrested for threatening to shoot his neighbor and their dog.
Damn, the dog too?
The dog too, all because the neighbor was using a leaf blower at 7:45 a.m.
Now, this is definitely a bit of an overreaction. With that said, on the weekend, 7 a.m.
7:45 is early, yeah.
7:45 is pretty
still
early.
Still early. Come on, be cool.
Well, what's a time where you can start doing outdoor loud thingies where it's pretty fair game?
I'd say by 9 a.m. it's
9.
fair. Yeah.
I agree.
9 o'clock. Let people get a little bit of a rest.
Yeah, yeah. The thing I love, though, is this guy that made the threats came out in nothing but a bathrobe and a holster.
He ain't playing.
He is not playing.
Police are searching for a naked man who was caught on camera stealing an American flag from a home in Ormond Beach. It looks like the guy from the camera was only using a hat to cover his genitals.
Huh.
That's an odd, maybe dare, I don't know.
Maybe.
What happened there?
Somebody dared him. It's probably a drinking thing.
It usually is, Virginia.
Yeah.
A former assistant principal of a Mississippi elementary school says that he was fired for just reading a kid's book to a group of second graders. The book is called I Need a New Butt.
I have that book.
Okay.
Rocco loves it.
Yeah, it's just a silly comic story about a young boy who thinks that he needs a new butt because the one he has is cracked.
Yes, it's so cute.
The guy said no parents complained, but the school officials were like, no, fire him. You can't read I need a new butt to kids.
It's so G-rated. It's so funny and just kid comedy. This school is seriously got a stick in theirs.
So it makes me wonder, is there something going on in this story? Something else going on that it's not being reported
They
on?
probably didn't like this guy already and were trying to get rid of him, and then they're like, ooh, let's do it
Or
now.
is it a situation where they say, don't read that book, we're not comfortable with you reading that book, and he's going, I'm still reading that book, and he does it anyway?
That wasn't part of the story if that's how he handled it.
It just seems like a weird thing to fire somebody
This
over.
book is benign.
There are some really uptight people, though.
Yes, you are right.
There's a man that tried to sneak across the U.S. border into California with 52 lizards and snakes hidden in his clothes. Oh, my gosh.
Jaybird, this sounds like a challenge for you.
How many snakes I can get in my...
Snakes in your pants.
I mean, I could get a lot. I could get a lot. But is that cool for the snake?
No, it's not.
Is it cool for my snake? Probably not either.
Oh, my gosh. If your snake meets their snake and they have a confrontation.
Yeah, I don't want to go out like that.
That snake only has one eye. It's so weird.
Snake on snake crime.
Yeah.
9 snakes and 43 horned lizards were seized.
Damn.
Some of the species are considered endangered. The man, a 30-year-old U.S. citizen, was arrested.
Was he like trying to smuggle to sell them, or are they pets?
Yeah, because I mean, especially if they're endangered, there'd be a higher value. Yeah, these people love lizards. I mean, you see how many lizard signs they put up when they had that lizard convention in town?
You're right.
These people love them some lizards.
There's a whole community with the lizard stuff. There really is.
Loving them. Loving them. Did you see on social media somebody had found that one iguana? And the thing was about the size of a man.
No.
It was crazy. I've never seen an iguana this big in my life. I would say, torso-wise, before you even get to the tail, it was probably a good 3.5 to 4 feet long.
Where was this?
I saw it on social media. I'll have to pull it up for you. I just didn't know if everybody got a glimpse of it. Yeah, here it is. In fact, on Kvj TV, you can see Mike Kimmel, Python Cowboy. This was caught in South Florida. Look at that on Kvj TV.
Holy crap.
Check that thing out, huh?
That thing could choke slam Rocco.
Oh, my gosh.
Wouldn't you say, I mean, the whole length of that thing is probably 6 feet long. The body of it, I'm right, probably about 4 feet.
Yeah. The body's about 4 feet, and then with the tail, definitely
add
6
another
feet.
3,
That
probably
thing could
3 feet, probably.
eat Rocco in one bite.
That's crazy.
That's at least 6 foot long.
That's unreal. I guess that's how big those things can get if left unchecked.
Oh, yeah, they get big, man. And I think they're going to even get bigger.
It's like a dragon.
It's insane,
looks
isn't
like
it?
a dragon from a different place.
Insane. Crazy stuff, right?
Imagine you're in your yard and that guy wants to get it on.
Yeah.
And they don't look nice. They don't
No.
look friendly.
Yeah.
They look
They
like they
look
want to eat you.
pissed.
They do.
Yeah. And finally here, a moment of silence for the man who packed many a pounds on me. If you ever love the Entenmann's delicious cakes.
I know.
Charles Edward Entenmann, who helped turn his family's New York-based bakery into a national brand, died in Hialeah at the age of 92.
Rest in peace. You've given me so many memories.
Yeah.
Happy memories.
He was the grandson of William Entenmann, a German immigrant who founded their bakery in Brooklyn in 1898 and then delivered the goods door to door. The brand has now been sold several times, and it's now owned by Bimbo Bakeries USA.
Oh, yeah. Bimbo makes a lot of pastry.
Do they really?
It's a
Bimbo
funny
Bakeries.
name. It's a
Okay.
funny name because when you say bimbo, we think of like a loose woman, but their logo is like a clown. I think there might have been a Bimbo the Clown back in the old day.
Loose clown?
I don't know if the clown was a slut.
Fat Calvin, were you a fan of the Entenmann's chocolate chip? The little circle?
The chocolate chip cookies were unbelievable.
Soft bakes.
Whatever they were, it was almost like a strudel kind of thing.
Yes.
Where it had the fruit and it had the icing drizzled across it.
I still get down.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I get down on that. I'm a loyal customer to that brand. I
Yeah.
love the little mini cookies so much.
It's solid stuff.
I'm definitely celebrating.
Yeah,
Get
solid
it.
stuff.
We all should get it.
Yeah.
In honor of Mr. Entenmann.
Eat till it hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, eat till it hurts.
What are you endorsing, gluttony?
He is. He always. It's not the first time,
Do
Virginia.
they pay well?
For today,
Yeah.
rest in peace. A legend died.
All right, coming up here in a couple of minutes, got an email here. Somebody wants to know what's up because they busted their husband secretly taking Viagra. Okay, I got some thoughts. We'll get into that coming up next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Think Brightline is just a train? Think again. Experience a new journey with Brightline. Book seamlessly with doorstep pickup to drop off with Brightline Plus on the Brightline app. It's time to go beyond the tracks. We have a major vehicle fire on 95 southbound that is currently blocking 2 left lanes at Atlantic Avenue. Expect heavy delays in the area. And on Okeechobee Boulevard, a major crash has shut down all lanes westbound at Andros Isle. Make sure to avoid that area this morning. Traffic service of Palm Beach, Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
Did you know that Palm Beach Mitsubishi received the top award for best customer experience? Stop in today and see why customers are raving about Palm Beach Mitsubishi. You make it to Palm Beach Mitsubishi, we'll make it happen. Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport.
It's an electric superhighway with more clean energy from FPL, powering the EV revolution. We're building one of the largest fast charging networks in the state. Coming this summer, home charging with unlimited nights and weekends for one low price. Because as ready as we are for the future that's already here, we'll be out in front to light the way forward. See how at fpl.com/EVready.
As a small business owner, your bottom line is always top of mind. So start saving by switching to Comcast Business Mobile. It's a mobile service designed for small business that can save you money with unlimited data for just $24 per line per month for 10 lines. Perfect for any small business looking to grow. Or you can pay by the gig. And with access to millions of Wi-Fi hotspots, you'll pay only for the data you need. With no line fees, activation costs, or term contracts. You can save up to $500 a year on your wireless bill, all on the most reliable 5G network. And it's only available to Comcast Business Internet customers. So boost your business's bottom line with a more reliable, more affordable mobile service by switching to Comcast Business Mobile today. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Comcast Business Mobile utilizes the network with the most RootMetrics 5G data reliability assessment wins in 2H 2021. Wi-Fi networks not tested. Results may vary. Award is not an endorsement.
Nobody protects you from mayhem like Allstate. I'm a speed bump. Did you hear what I said? I'm a speed bump. And if you have cut-rate car insurance, the cost to reattach your muffler could really be a bump in the road. So switch to Allstate, save money, and be better protected from mayhem, like me.
Based on coverage and limits selected, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. In most states, prices vary based on how you buy. Allstate Bar and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Wait, aren't these all charitable donations?
At Magda's Tax Prep, every person counts.
I'd rather not have to file for an extension.
She needs new auditors to maximize returns on her family time.
On itemized deductions. Hey, can someone help with these 1099s?
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Our hiring platform instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
You could unlock more cash than you realize from your home's equity with a cash-out refinance today. In the last year, average home values have gone up nearly 20%. And with Rocket Mortgage, you could unlock thousands in less than 3 weeks. But you've got to act right now before rates go up. So when you're looking to unlock the cash in your home, Rocket can. Call 833-8ROCKET today or go to rocketmortgage.com to get started.
Rates current as of 12/12/21. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender license in all 50 states and MLSConsumerAccess.org. Number 3030. Call 800-490-1233 for disclosures and cost information.
QC Kinetics provided amazing pain relief for a former professional baseball player, and you have access to the same life-changing treatments as retired Braves pitcher Jose Alvarez.
I put a lot of stress and strain and work on my right arm, but my right elbow took most of the damage with 3 surgeries.
Arthritis developed, and the pain was unbearable.
It wasn't just pain when I was trying to play sports. It was anytime I was moving the right elbow. It was pretty excruciating at times.
That's when Jose discovered QC Kinetics and the regenerative regenerative treatments that help the body heal itself, restoring damaged tissue and providing relief with no surgery or downtime. Jose's message to the medical professionals at QC Kinetics?
My elbow is feeling outstanding. Where were you 10 years ago, for crying out loud?
QC Kinetics is right here. Call for your complimentary consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 954-787-PAIN. That's 954-787-PAIN. QC Kinetics, 954-787-PAIN.
You have been involved in an accident. You need an attorney. At Hicks & Motto, we understand the importance of seeing and speaking directly with an experienced personal injury attorney immediately after your accident. You don't want a paralegal or case manager handling your case. You want the lawyers of Hicks & Motto to handle your case from the very beginning. Call me, Mike Motto, 561-683-2300. 561-683-2300. Let the lawyers of Hicks & Motto help you get your life back to normal. Hicks & Motto, 561-683-2300. Results matter.
The Jupiter Irish Fest is back at the Abacoa Amphitheatre for 2 fun-filled days on March 11th and 12th. From traditional Irish food and all your favourite Irish beers, learn how to pull your own pint of Guinness and sip on the finest Irish whiskies in our whisky lounge. Experience live Irish bands on the Slane Castle stage, as well as the Irish dancing, bagpipers, a chance to win a trip to Ireland, and a costume contest for adults and kids. It'll be a shindig you don't want to miss. So put on your green and get your tickets at JupiterIrishFest.com. See you all there. Sláinte.
I'm a big fan of making good investments with my money, and one of the best investments I've ever made was getting a LASIK procedure at Panu Laser. I didn't like glasses, didn't like contact lenses, still don't. I didn't want to pay all the money on the lenses and the solutions and everything that I had in the past. I was a little afraid of the procedure, of what it would be, so I sat down with Dr. Mutiel at Panu Laser. He showed me the lasers that he uses, all state-of-the-art, all brand new. He let me know that he's done over 50,000 LASIK procedures. I said, okay, it's not what I was thinking. So I went in there to get my procedure, and it was so easy. It took all of 90 seconds. You get blurry vision. That's it. I was back to work the very next day. And when you talk about the money, it's a lot more affordable than I thought it was going to be. And 8 years later, I still got great vision. What a good investment by me. And you can also jump on it right now. He's got a payment plan for up to 24 months with 0 down and 0 interest. Use a tax refund or say my name and get another $500 off. Find them online today, PanuLaser.com, P-A-N-N-U, laser.com.
Babe!
Yes, honey?
We really need a date night. Can you Google Red Light Palm Beach? I heard it's amazing.
Red Light Palm Beach offers a jazz-infused culinary experience that features an intimate atmosphere with live music, craft food, and drink creations. Red Light is reservation only with limited seating available. The only way to enter is by knowing the secret code. To get your secret code, go to redlightpb.com and make your reservation today.
At BJ's Wholesale Club, we understand value is important. It's a good time to try our BJ's brands, Berkeley Jensen and Wellesley Farms. National brand quality at a way better value with a 100% money-back guarantee. Berkeley Jensen Ultra Liquid Laundry Detergent compares to Tide and saves you 33% per load. And Wellesley Farms foods, snacks, and drinks compare to brands like Kellogg's, Planters, and Mott's, but cost way less. Shop and save on BJ's brands at the club and on BJ's.com. 33% per load savings is based on BJ's Club price on March 1st, 2022. Berkeley Jensen at 10 cents per load compared to Tide at 15 cents per load.
At Diamonds Direct, there is something for everybody. If you're looking for value, Diamonds Direct is going to hook you up with that because you will always get a better, bigger diamond for less money at Diamonds Direct. The value is superior and there's no middleman markup on the prices. And if you're a person who appreciates style and uniqueness, nobody's got more of the top bridal designers than Diamonds Direct. They're innovative, they're unique, and they're handcrafted. And if you look for inventory, over 4,000 rings are waiting for you to pick from them at Diamonds Direct right now. Every style, like side stones, halo, vintage, pave. They have rose gold, they have yellow gold, they have platinum, they have everything. So you can get her the ring of her dreams and an unbeatable price. Diamonds Direct for that first engagement ring or that ring for the 40th anniversary. They have what you want at Diamonds Direct. Get details, directions, and more, and see them in Boca at diamondsdirect.com.
Do you need legal help? Call Anajar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio, save thousands when you buy the Greenway Kia way. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
Just sounds like there's going to be a problem here with something. I guess the question is, all right, what exactly is the problem? This email says, my husband has been secretly taking Viagra.
What?
And it says, my husband's been secretly taking Viagra, and I feel betrayed by it.
Are you two getting busy?
He could be embarrassed.
Could be. I guess that's what we got to try to figure out here. She says in the email, I hate secrets. We've never had them before, and that's why I'm bothered by what happened. I found a bottle of Viagra hidden in his car, and when I asked him about it, that's when he confessed. He told me that he's been secretly taking Viagra for the last 5 years. He said it was to help him with his performance and confidence. Now, he's only 47. So my question is, would Virginia be upset if she found out that Panda was secretly taking Viagra?
I mean, I wouldn't be mad at him because if he's doing it because he feels inadequate and
Yes.
he wants to stay on the same level to make you happy, he didn't tell you because he was embarrassed, not because he was trying to hurt you with secrets. If he's taking it and he's hooking up with some girl behind the Planet Fitness, it's a different story.
But there's no evidence of that. To me, it sounds to what Virginia's saying, and this can happen to dudes in their 40s. It can happen to people in their 30s, and that's a very young age for that to happen to. And I can see that being pretty embarrassing and not wanting to tell your wife,
absolutely,
or your mate.
Mm-hmm.
As long as he's not using it to do things with other women, I don't think you need to be mad at him about that.
If Panda really was doing that, and it really did check out that he was embarrassed, it kind of makes you feel bad for him.
It does, and it makes me feel like, okay, I gotta put his head in a space where he doesn't feel embarrassed by this. This is not his fault. I want to be able to comfort him and give him the support that a wife should give him in this time, and not be mad at him or think he's keeping secrets to hurt me.
Angie from Hollywood says secrets are never cool. And I get what you're saying. I understand that. And I agree. I don't like secrets either. But I also see that with every situation in life, let's look at it and see it for what it is. Is he doing it to be a horrible person, or is he doing it because he's insecure and he's embarrassed?
And Angie doesn't have a penis, okay?
Agreed.
When you have a penis, it's very important to you that your penis operate properly.
And it's going to be easy to bring up for some people.
Exactly. It's embarrassing for a guy to be able to say, hey, my dong ain't really cutting it. Like, he doesn't want to admit that because
Is that what you say?
That makes him less of a man in his eyes.
Some people could deal with it. I could also see a lot of people really struggle, especially at a young age.
We got to have sympathy for him in this situation. As long as he's not cheating.
Yeah, agreed.
We should not be mad at him.
I get it. No secrets in a perfect world. This just ain't a perfect world.
What I think is troubling about this, though, is that she found it in his car.
Because he's embarrassed. Where's he going to hide it?
Oh, I would hide it someplace in the house. There's a lot of hiding places.
I know,
Under a
but-
medicine cabinet, under your bed, in a sock drawer, or something like that. Putting in your car makes it look more suspect, like you're taking it as you're going out to see someone else that's not in the house where you live.
I can see if my dad was on Viagra and he hid it in the house, there's no way in hell my mom does not find it, no matter where he would put that at. My mom was just good like that. People tried to hide stuff in that house all the time. My mom was 100 for 100 finding it. I could see why someone would hide it if they were embarrassed about this.
If it's in the house, I'm probably going to find it. If it's in Panda's car, I don't find it as quickly because I rarely go through his car. I just don't.
Look, I get the chat room is going to say he's cheating. We all know they are bitter with love.
And jaded.
They're going to go right to cheating.
So this is a couple of the other thoughts. Of course, people are like, okay, where could this be going? And let's just hope that it's a guy that he wants to perform well for his wife and he's embarrassed by it. Now, I hope it's just as simple as that. Some people are like, okay, I don't know, does the car make it questionable? Somebody in Miami, of course, thinks that maybe the guy could have a bad cocaine issue and he needs it to perform. Could it come with a cocaine problem? Because you do know if you've ever had the booger sugar, the disco dust, it sometimes does affect male performance.
I've heard enough, Kevin.
mean,
The guy's a cokehead.
If you've got cocaine, you're going to hide that in your car, too.
Yeah.
You didn't find any
You
coke.
think it would go hand in hand? Be
Yeah.
almost like the cocaine would be right next to the.
Your stash is your stash.
And usually, if you're on coke for a great long periods of time, you're not as sharp as you think you are.
People would know. I think especially your wife.
But I do like these little side theories. Oh, he's on coke.
Now, listen to this. We just got this text that came in from Broward. It said, I secretly discovered that my husband had Viagra and I freaked out about it. And then he explained that it actually helps him with energy and focus through the day. If there's no sexual stimulation, it doesn't affect his peen. I still didn't believe him. So one day when we were together, I asked him to take it and he was right. There was no visible arousal at all until way later in the day when I initiated it for him.
Yeah, just because you take a Viagra doesn't mean you automatically go to attention. That's not how it just it helps it, and it can keep it, and it can make it happen to the point of, it's basically like, you remember when Mark McGwire was hitting all those real long home runs for a real long time?
Because he was doing steroids.
It gave him a little extra oomph.
So if we fed you a Viagra, Jay Bird,
yeah,
and then all of us took our turn giving you a lap dance, me, Denny, Suits, Kevin, could you help yourself?
Yes, and we've already done this experiment.
We
did back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh, we did?
We've done it all,
We've
Virginia.
done it all, Virginia. There's not really
forgot.
not much we haven't.
Man,
Yeah.
I forgot we did this
And-
bit.
Yeah, you consciously are going in there to be turned on. So if I was to make out with a girl and I was to start getting turned on, it's going to kick in. It's going to work real nice like.
Okay, but if you didn't want to get excited.
I'm sure that can happen for some people, but I don't think that's typically, you don't pop it and then all of a sudden, whoa, a gust of wind.
Pop it and pop it.
What's that?
Pop it, then pop it.
Yeah, pop it, then pop it.
Mm-hmm. I've never heard of anybody using it for focus and energy.
I haven't either.
Okay, interesting stuff. So I guess that's why you don't jump to conclusions.
What happens if I take one and I don't have a penis?
I don't know. Is it Adderall for your dong? It keeps it focused. It keeps you.
I think it's for your mind, not your. Yeah.
Your dong can do your taxes.
It's very
really staying on task.
It's a lot of work done.
Always learning something. Well, thank you very much. Any other thoughts? Hit us up. Call, text 877-979-WRMF here at the KVJ Show.
Young blood thinks there's always tomorrow. I miss your touch on nights when I'm hollow. I know you crossed the bridge that I can't follow. Since the love that you left is all that I get, I want you to know that if I can't be close to you, I'll settle for the ghost of you. I miss you more than life. And if you can't be next to me, your memory is ecstasy. I miss you more than life. I miss you more than life. Young blood thinks there's always tomorrow. I need more time, but time can't be borrowed. I'd leave it all behind if I could follow. Since the love that you left is all that I get, I want you to know that if I can't be close to you, I'll settle for the ghost of you. I miss you more than life. Yeah. And if you can't be next to me, your memory is ecstasy. I miss you more than life. I miss you more than life. So if I can't get close to you, I'll settle for the ghost of you. I miss you more than life. And if you can't be next to me, your memory is ecstasy. I miss you more than life.
Learning a lot about them their boner pills. Got an email from a woman who found some Viagra in her husband's car. I was wanting to know what was up with that. But it's kind of interesting that one person had texted in about her husband that she had found the same thing, exact same situation. He said that he was taking it for focus, and she put him to the test, and he passed it. I was like, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, she said, yeah. I also got a text here from a pharmacist who said, yeah, there are two different drugs, Cialis and Viagra. The Cialis requires stimulation, always ready. The Viagra is for use in the moment. So the man who said energy probably took Cialis and not Viagra. Cialis requires a little work to get the bone piece.
I told you guys a long time ago when a doctor prescribed me an SSRI kind of a drug for anxiety purposes, and I had a terrible side effect where you couldn't... the
ramen dong.
No. Everything was good to go.
It was too strong.
Couldn't even come close to finishing the game. It would go on and on. It was basically numb, but very much working, but you couldn't really feel anything. And they gave you Cialis to combat that.
Yeah.
Pills to combat pills to combat pills.
Yeah,
that's kind of a mess.
It was a mess. I personally don't subscribe to it. That's my own personal opinion. I'm not trying to start a war here.
Now you smoke weed and feel better.
But I couldn't believe what it did, the Cialis. Holy jump.
Were you able to complete?
Oh, yeah. And it turned, to the best of...
You're like a superhero. The thing needed a cape.
It gave...
They could leap tall buildings in a single bound.
And I'm not trying to be cute. I'm trying to clean up for the radio, but it gave me every inch that you could possibly have in your body. Yeah, it did that.
The best of the best.
It just got
your best day.
It did.
Yeah.
Yep. It was odd how that worked.
Yeah.
Couldn't believe it.
Wow.
Which lucky girl got to be with you for that fun ride?
We don't have to go into that.
Oh, I'm so curious.
That was a long time ago. But that, to your point, pills and pills.
Pills on top of pills. Pills to fix other pills. You have to realize if you have 18 pills that you're taking, it's like, wait a minute.
Yeah, that was a good 14 or 15. And I kind of had a little come to moment with myself. What I needed to personally fix was within. For me.
And
for
look
me.
at you.
Yeah, still crazy.
All right, coming up in a couple minutes, going to hit you up with a couple of random questions, including what kind of company do you think you would excel being the CEO for? We'll discuss next.
Follow KVJ on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at KVJ Show.
Sleep Number beds are incredible. You know, I just got back from Mardi Gras, and man, I love my Sleep Number bed. When I lay back in my own bed in my house, there's just nothing better. These Sleep Number beds are the best on the market. I challenge you to find any bed, even hotel beds that are better. You won't find it.
Peaceful, tranquil, serene. Just a few of the adjectives I like to use when describing my bed, Kevin. You?
Okay, yeah, those are great expressive words.
Good job, Pumpkin.
Yeah,
Thank
really
you.
good, really good.
It's peaceful. It's peaceful sleep.
Yeah, I dial mine up to a 45, and then I go right to sleep. I don't have to obsess and think about sleep anymore. I just lay down, and the Sleep Number bed basically takes over for me. I wake up in the morning, I feel so much better. I'm getting so much more out of life. That's what Sleep Numbers can do for you. They can change your life.
Why should you choose a Sleep Number bed? Because every great day starts with the night before. And if you do it right now, you can save up to $600 on select Sleep Number 360 smart beds. Plus, you get special financing, but it's only for a limited time. I went to the mall at Wellington Green.
Locations over South Florida.
Like in Jensen Beach.
It's subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payments are required, and tell them KVJ sent you in.
You are now listening to 103.5 Dawn FM. You've been in the dark for way too long. Now, it's time to walk into the light. The Weekend presents After Hours Till Dawn Tour with special guest Doja Cat, Hard Rock Stadium, Saturday, August 6th. Get tickets Thursday, March 10th at 10 a.m. at Ticketmaster.com. Stay tuned at theweekend.com.
And now a message from Puffs Tissues. It's that time of year when spring's in full swing and explosions of life make allergies really zing. Each sniffle and swipe can be a moment of dread as ordinary tissues make noses angry and red. So keep Puffs by your side to soften all your blows. With Air Puffed Magic, they'll cushion your nose. Especially during allergy season, a nose in need deserves Puffs indeed.
Hey, Ray Magliozzi here. I don't know about you, but my car could use a few upgrades. I mean, the 8-inch tear in the driver's seat does have sentimental value since my butt has molded to fit it, but I'm ready to move on. My solution? eBay Motors. They've got all the right parts at the right prices. 122 million of them, from seat covers to whole new seats. When I get that new seat, I think I'll put the old one in the living room, right next to the minivan seats, or as we call it, the sectional. eBay Motors. Let's ride.
Buy a Kia, Greenway Kia. Call 800-NEW-KIA, Greenway Kia.
Score big during Kia Madness at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Get up to $6,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value for any trade, so you can drive home the new Kia you really want. See the value of your trade instantly at GreenwayKiaWestPalmBeach.com. Shop our large selection of new Kias online, including Tellurides, Sorrentos, Sportages, Seltos, even the all-electric new EV6 with dual panoramic screens and more. Worried your credit will leave you on the bench? Don't sweat it. Get pre-qualified before you buy at GreenwayKiaWestPalmBeach.com. Get up to $6,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value for any trade during Kia Madness. Only at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Call 800-NEW-KIAs. Online 24/7 at GreenwayKiaWestPalmBeach.com. Credit affects down payment and approval terms. Negative equity refinance.
Buy a Kia, Greenway Kia. Call 800-NEW-KIA.
Looking to start off your weekend a little early, try out Kvj Cabana. Tonight would be a great night to get some cocktails, maybe a little wine. Maybe you like the hard stuff. You know what? Doesn't matter. They got premium cocktails, great bartenders. They got amazing food, too. Nothing better on a Thursday night, some cocktails and great food. That's what they do. Amazing food, drink, and in the entertainment. Ray Chang is going to be back on stage tonight, starting at 8 p.m. He'll also be on stage Friday and Saturday night. This guy's great. He really is a lot of fun. Interactive music, sings, dances out there with people. I mean, it's really a lot more than just going out for dinner. You're going to love, too, the happy hour menu. That starts at 4, goes till 7 every single day. And ask for the KVJ menu for the chicken wings, the pizza, the seafood salad, the mac and cheese that we all got on there. And you can actually start off with lunch at 11:30 this morning. So find something great all weekend long at Kvj Cabana. It's on US 1, just south of PGA Boulevard. Food, drink, and entertainment.
Oh, hey, neighbor. Hey there. Still fighting that traffic?
Gotta get to work.
I feel ya. Oh, that's my ride.
Brightline.
Brightline Plus! Have a good one!
Now, if you're within 5 miles of any station from Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and West Palm Beach, Brightline Plus will pick you up or drop you off for free now for a limited time. Book now at GoBrightline.com or on the Brightline app.
Schumacher Auto Group is celebrating 50 years in the community with a customer appreciation event this Saturday, March 12th in Delray Beach, 11:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. Enjoy barbecue, music, prizes, games, face painting, plus preview the new Schumacher 2022 model vehicle lineup.
Picking an AC company is important. You're going to have these guys in your house, and just the safety and security that comes from knowing Cooling Advisors has done a background check and a drug test on all of their employees, making sure whoever comes into your home is the safest crew. I love that. Thank you, Cooling Advisors. They've got hundreds of 5-star reviews online because they do it the right way. They want you to feel safe about the crew that they bring into your home. They're going to be around your family. Maybe they're going to be cleaning your ducts out or replacing your AC. They do it all at Cooling Advisors, and they do it safe for you and your family. Go online, read the reviews. There's a live person answering the phone 24 hours a day. CoolingAdvisors.com.
If you've been involved in a slip and fall accident and are not sure of your legal options, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 and take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
Music this hour. Sponsored by BreezeLine. Atlantic Broadband is now BreezeLine. It's not just a new name, it's their commitment to fast, reliable business internet that raises the bar from business as usual. Learn more about how they're transforming at breezeline.com/business. Services subject to availability.
Hit subscribe on our YouTube channel now to follow KVJ and watch KVJ TV. Now back to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
I got some random questions here for you. What kind of company would you excel being the CEO for?
Hot Pockets. I would do a lot. In fact, a lot of frozen foods. Any of your snack companies, Nabisco.
Yeah, you crush it, huh?
Any of that kind of stuff. Even a McDonald's fast food CEO. I know what the person wants. I know what the people need.
Okay.
I know what they're looking for. Even the stuff that I'm not into. I could hit it better than some of the stuff that's going on out there.
Okay.
I hear you, pantry pal, but you and I both are not good with crunching numbers and doing all that kind of stuff. A CEO has to be good at crunching numbers and doing budgets and
nothing like a witch to take the fun out of the fake game that we're playing.
That's why you have a good CFO.
Yeah, thank you. Exactly. If I was the CEO for Nabisco. Let me just tell you this. You'd be hearing a lot about Nabisco.
Yeah, you got to be an idea guy, got to be a figurehead, you got to be a motivator, you have to be a leader. I mean, that's what a CEO does.
There's a part of 8-year-old Jaybird that's never died, that's still in this brain, still on this palate, still in this heart.
Yeah.
And that is what's going to turn Nabisco right around straight to the high heavens.
Boom. Okay.
Or Hot Pot, whatever the company is, that's that kind of food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did I sell it?
Look at you.
That's good. Yeah, I'd be buying in. I'd be buying in. What do you think, Virginia?
I don't know. I think I would do really well with a liquor company. I think I would do well with champagne, wine, beer.
Okay.
I know my
Stick
zone.
with what you know.
I know my zone.
Yeah, that's your strength.
Yes.
I got you.
What about you, Kev?
I think mine would be like a Buffalo Wild Wings, where it incorporates bars and sports and stuff like that. The only thing with Buffalo Wild Wings, I would like a little bit more of a tropical kind of feel in it. Like if you could just kind of incorporate a Florida or Key West vibe in with the sports bar.
Can I throw something at you? Tropical tots. You could make your own tots, tropical tots, and make them with a little bit of a mango salsa, possibly.
Yeah. You can put it on the side. Yeah, put it on the menu. I'm okay with that.
Kevin hates tropical tots.
Tater tots with a mango salsa?
It could work.
Okay.
Look, we don't want to do business with her.
So you're not going to use her liquor company?
No, absolutely.
Bitchy Liquors?
Oh, Bitchy Liquors is going to come in and strong arm you.
I hate it. Yeah.
You're using Bitchy Liquors.
No, we are not.
Here comes a lady from Bitchy Liquors.
No, we are not using Bitchy
She doesn't
Liquors.
open the door. She kicks it in.
Yeah, you're like, oh my gosh. Just run. Run.
She gets high on her own supply.
She does, and she comes in aggressive every meeting, all hopped up on anger and booze.
Yeah. Be tough. Yeah.
Sounds fun.
Yeah. What fast food establishment would you like to own? To me, it's a no-brainer. I got to go with the Chick-fil-A. I think nobody's really crushing it like them. They seem to have that down.
They really do have it down.
Yeah, I go Chick-fil-A.
Those have got to be the most profitable.
I'd like to see the numbers. I'm curious.
Are they franchises or are they all corporate?
I don't know. I think it's a little bit of a mix of both because I think I know of somebody that owns a few. But
Okay.
Like I said, I know that Truett Cathy, he is always prodding around here. He lives in Wellington, so the guy who owns the Chick-fil-A is the whole thing is always kicking around to the local franchise. They're like going, get ready because here he comes. And
doesn't suck to be him.
Yeah, and he's in there. He's like, that needs to get fixed. That needs to do that. Could you imagine that? I mean, wow.
I'll tell you who I'm going to go with. And it's not necessarily my favorite, although I do love them. I think you're going to make a lot of money. They're always booming. I'm going to go Culver's. It's a little a hair above all of your...
Kind of like a new kid on the block in
It
a
is,
sense.
and it's always
new
booming,
attitude.
and they have really good food, and there's options there. They've got chicken, burgers, grilled cheese.
Yeah.
Those cheese curds are amazing. They've got the shakes, and guess what, y'all? Their shake machine works.
Virginia's got the shakes, too.
She does.
We at Bitchy Liquors, we never stop drinking. So yes, the DTs are real.
You told me about those cheese curds, and the first time I had them, I must have had them on an off day. I love them. They are so good, Virginia.
Cheese curds from Culver's are amazing.
I'm going Culver's.
And fried cheese nuggets. Just say it out loud. You can't go wrong with that.
I'm going Chick-fil-A 1. I'm going BurgerFi 2. That's my ranking. If I could have a fast food place,
I
that's
just
what I want.
looked it up, and some of the most profitable are Subway, Domino's is very profitable.
really?
I
Okay.
wouldn't hate
Starbucks.
Think about
Yeah, I can
Domino's
see that.
and think about Subway. I know every time we talk about it, we get a lot of hate from, but there's a ton of people still that use them because they do. Domino's is cheaper than a lot of mom and pop places. You can get 3 pizzas at Domino's and
Yeah.
still be somewhat affordable, and that's going to be sexy for a lot of people.
Whoever put that new Domino's in up in Tequesta did it right. They've got a whole thing where you can come in and there's like a little staging area where kids go up on these stairs and they can watch the pizzas being made. It really is laid out nice for families.
So you bring up Subway. Oh man, the things I could do with Subway if they gave me a shot. Oh gosh, I have so many ideas
Yeah,
for
you do.
Subway. I could, man. Subway would be.
Yeah.
It would be good.
You take off with that, huh?
I really
You'd
do.
shine.
I've thought. Me and Denny's have had long conversations about
Yeah.
things I would do and implement at
You
Subway.
need a crack at this, yeah. Need a crack at this.
I'm a Subway fan.
Yeah, you can tell. It really it comes through.
You're drooling.
And I forgot we were on the air.
You just thought you were in the nest.
Thank God I didn't swear.
Okay, and final random question. What do you spend the majority of your disposable income on? What would you say that is? Mine is going out for a couple cocktails with my wife. I'd say that's where we do stuff, hanging out, doing that.
Yeah, disposable income after all the bills are paid.
Yeah.
I would say probably is dining out.
Dining and probably collectibles for me.
Okay. All right, that's where it goes. Well, coming up here in a second, I got an interesting email from one of our KBJ Nationers. Heard our segment earlier, and Colin wanted to vent a little bit about, OMG, people always vent about the gas. This is so stupid. I don't get it. We'll tell you why. He says he doesn't get the people venting about the gas prices. Coming up after Lil Nas X.
Need a boy who can cuddle with me all night. Give me one, let me long, be my sunlight. Tell me lies, we can argue, we can fight. Yeah, we did it before, but we'll do it tonight. Yeah, that fro black boy with the gold teeth. Your dark skin looking at me like you know me. I wonder if you got the G or the B. Let me find out and see you coming over to me. Yeah. These days are way too lonely. I'm missing out, I know. These days are way too alone, and I'm not forgiving, love away, but I want someone to love me. I need someone to leave me. 'Cause it don't feel right when it's late at night and it's just me and my dreams. So I want someone to love. That's what I really want. Look, you know it's hard to define in these times, but I got nothing but love on my mind. I need a baby while I'm in my prime. Need an adversary to my down and weary. Like, tell me that's life when I'm stressing at night. Be like, you'll be okay and everything's alright. Let me in nothing, 'cause I'm not wanting anything but your love in your body and a little bit of your brain. These days are way too lonely. I'm missing out, I know. These days are way too alone, and I'm not forgiving, love away, but I want someone to love me. I need someone to leave me. 'Cause it don't feel right when it's late at night and it's just me and my dreams. So I want someone to love. That's what I really want. I want someone to love me. I need someone who needs me. 'Cause it don't feel right when it's late at night and it's just me and my dreams. So I want someone to love. That's what I really want.
Okay. Colin sent us a message, said, people need to stop bitching about the gas prices. He said, I never understood why everybody makes such a big deal about gas prices going up. I fill my tank literally 3 times a week because I'm on the road for my job. I service pools, and gas is a big overhead cost, but it never bothers me. A few pennies here and there. How much is everybody really driving to really have to worry this much about gas? I mean, even if you're looking at possibly an extra $20 to fill your tank, literally a few bucks. Is it really worth going on and on about all this huge gas problem that we got? It's all over the place. Just another way to put more fear into everybody, I think.
Well, people love to bitch. I mean, I think that's part of being a human. Social media helps all that.
Is the gas prices getting too much hype?
Well, anytime anything rises up, it's gonna get hype. That's what happens. Every time the gases go higher, because there's some people that a few bucks is a big deal. Not everyone is comfortable. You have to always keep that in mind. So for somebody who has an extra $100 in their paycheck, now that has to go to gas.
Yeah,
it isn't just a couple bucks to them. That's them.
That's all their going out money.
So it's one of those things where I think people have the right to bitch because they're frustrated.
He's right though. It's about all I'm hearing people complaining about.
Yeah,
it's a big hot button right now. I mean, we just posted something about it on our Facebook page, and boom, it's like we got like 900 comments in like no time. And I was like, wow.
You got to unplug. And to the point of the person that is texting in, I get it. If you hear people always complaining, it's not a good thing. You have to unplug from it. Go take a walk. Go look at a bird. Go look at some rams if you can.
Yeah.
Get out in nature.
Go post on Twitter that you think it's Biden's fault.
Oh my gosh. Someone's going to even, I know you're just making a joke, and someone won't even get that that's a joke, that you're just trying to stir it up. It's so funny, man.
People love to fight.
Life is weird, man.
I know.
We were talking earlier about, okay, hey, just be lucky that, you're filling your car up with gas and that's what it runs on, because if you were filling it with ranch dressing, it would be $41.44 a gallon.
And messy.
Yes.
I mean, have you ever got ranch on you?
Be terrible. Yeah. So some people had sent me a couple other ones. If you were running your car on Heinz ketchup, that's $17.56 a gallon.
I bet it's cheaper if it's Hunt's. Ugh, your car's going to explode.
Catsup.
Prego pasta sauce, $14.25 a gallon is what you would pay. And if you went with Jif peanut butter, it'd be $23.12 a gallon.
And I do want to thank everyone in the chat room who was doing all the math for the Cherry 7-Up. I did get 4 different numbers, and I don't know exactly what it is, but thank you.
Is the chat room just as bad at math as we are?
I don't want to say that.
Mm-hmm. And also, too, it is National Ranch Day. I don't know if you knew that. So this would be a good day to talk about ranch. It's also Popcorn Lovers Day. And it's also International Day of Awesomeness.
You could put the ranch and the popcorn together. Somebody gave us the hint to sprinkle that powdered ranch seasoning on your popcorn.
Yeah. If you want to come over, I'll pop some kernels, melt some chocolate, just see where the night goes.
Take a Cialis.
Yeah.
I mean, if that does happen, look out, Kevin.
Yeah. Why am I there?
I'm not going.
This is pure fantasy.
You have to go, Kevin. I can't go.
She's married to one of my best friends. It can't be.
All right, coming up here in a couple of minutes, how many Americans refuse to go number 2 at work? I'll give you the hard numbers next.
Want KVJ uncensored? Check out the After the Show podcast, wherever you get your podcasts, and at kvjshow.com.
Well, hello there. I am the Guitar Hotel. I have over 3,000 of the newest slot machines and nearly 200 table games with real cards and real dealers. Come experience my incredible lineup of restaurants, bars, and of course, Hard Rock Live. Or spend a day soaking up the sun in my 18 acres of poolside paradise. I can't wait to meet you. Visit hardrockholly.com to find out more.
If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
Get affordable internet that delivers the speed and reliability you need, and get more value when you add Xfinity Mobile. Now, qualifying customers can get Xfinity Internet free through the Affordable Connectivity Program. That's right. The Affordable Connectivity Program allows Xfinity to provide free high-speed internet to qualifying customers with speeds of up to 100 megabits per second, so you can connect on all your devices. Act now to get this incredible deal on high-speed internet for more streaming, more gaming, more chatting, and more of what you love. Ready for even more value? Ask how to save when you add Xfinity Mobile for as little as $15 for 1 gigabyte of data a month. To learn more, go to Xfinity.com/free, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit an Xfinity store today. Restrictions apply. Taxes and fees extra. Pricing subject to change. Xfinity Internet required. Reduced speeds after 20 gigabytes of usage per line.
If you're looking for something fun to do with the kids this weekend, I've got just what you need. It's the free Every Parent app, and it now features weekly fun things to do for Palm Beach County families. The app is going to highlight at least 10 new things to do each week, from free bonfires in Lake Worth Beach to low-cost STEM programs in Jupiter. You'll be sure to find an activity that appeals to your family, no matter the age of your child or your activity level of your family. So download the free Every Parent app today and check out things to do from Children's Services Council of Palm Beach County.
Babe,
Yes, honey.
we really need a date night. Can you Google Red Light Palm Beach? I heard it's amazing.
Red Light Palm Beach offers a jazz-infused culinary experience that features an intimate atmosphere with live music, craft food, and drink creations. Red Light is reservation only with limited seating available. The only way to enter is by knowing the secret code. To get your secret code, go to redlightpb.com and make your reservation today.
Moments like making my kids my famous meatballs mean a lot to me. But after being diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer, or MBC, which is breast cancer that has spread to other parts of the body, they mean even more. I take Ibrance, palbociclib.
Ibrance 125 milligram tablets with an aromatase inhibitor is for postmenopausal women or for men with HR-positive, HER2-negative MBC as the first hormonal-based therapy. Ask your doctor about Ibrance and visit Ibrance.com. Ibrance may cause low white blood cell counts that may lead to serious infections. Ibrance may cause severe inflammation of the lungs. Both of these can lead to death. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms, including trouble breathing, shortness of breath, cough, or chest pain. Before taking Ibrance, tell your doctor if you have fever, chills, or other signs of infection, liver or kidney problems, are or plan to become pregnant, or are breastfeeding. Common side effects include low red blood cell and low platelet counts, infections, tiredness, nausea, sore mouth, abnormalities in liver blood tests, diarrhea, hair thinning or loss, vomiting, rash, and loss of appetite.
Hey, Jay Bird, you know I love Dunkin'. I love spring break. That's coming up, and I'm going to celebrate spring break by eating so many donuts, and they've got a chocolate croissant. It's paradise in your mouth, Virginia. I love it. It's just got a mountain of chocolate and just creamy, fluffy deliciousness. I love it, and I love you, Dunkin'. Thank you for always giving me great stuff to choose from, like their breakfast sandwiches. So many great, big, bountiful breakfast sandwiches at Dunkin'. So head there. I'm not sure if they have the cherry 7-Up. Chat room's asking me about that. I don't know. I'll talk to the good people at Dunkin'. But they have that chocolate croissant. I'm Bird, and I run on Dunkin'.
The Jupiter Irish Fest is back at the Abaco Amphitheatre for 2 fun-filled days on March 11th and 12th. From traditional Irish food and all your favourite Irish beers, learn how to pull your own pint of Guinness and sip on the finest Irish whiskies in our whiskey lounge. Experience live Irish bands on the Slane Castle stage, as well as the Irish dancing, bagpipers, a chance to win a trip to Ireland, and a costume contest for adults and kids. It'll be a shindig you don't want to miss. So put on your green and get your tickets at JupiterIrishFest.com. See you all there. Sláinte.
Anyone can get long COVID, even Rob, age 22.
I got COVID in September of 2020, and a few weeks later, I started to have long-term problems. I used to run 5 to 6 miles a day. Now, when I walk up a flight of stairs, I'm gasping for air. It feels like my brain is clouded and I can't think straight.
Getting vaccinated against COVID-19 is the best way to prevent long COVID. Find vaccines near you at vaccines.gov. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
BNT Windows and Doors is the company that I am so excited to be working with again. I've only got a few windows left to do, phase 3. They just sent me the paperwork this week for it, and I am thrilled to finally get my home fortified completely. Little by little, we've been doing it. They've been working with me. You know, at BNT Windows and Doors, they are master installers. They have the experience to help your home get fortified and safe right before hurricane season, now is a great time to do this for your family. At B&T, they only use custom PGT windows and doors, and those PGT products, they are just the best selling on the market. So you got the best windows, and then you got the best installation team. Why would you go anywhere else? Use the team that I'm using. Kevin used them. They are great. BNT Windows and Doors.com.
Good Greek moving and storage. Your superhero movers.
It's more of the KVJ Show right now on 97.9 WRMF.
Yeah, I am definitely part of this group of Americans that do not poo at work. It's a big number. In fact, it's a majority of you all don't want to do it, are not going to do it. No way, no how. 2/3 of Americans refuse to do their business at work.
I can tell you some people that we work with need to listen to this list or listen to this article or this topic.
Well, because when you go into the men's room, you're just trying to go pee-pee.
Yes.
But we do have some outlaws, some real cowboys that do not care where they drop a loaf, and they will go in the men's bathroom. And you've told me the stories. They'll be in there pooing, trying to talk to you,
making deals,
splash noises. It's not cool.
Mm-hmm. They say on average, the Americans holding it for 2.5 hours. They would rather hold it for 2.5 hours than go at work.
I would rather go across the street to the Courtyard by Marriott, where they have a bathroom in their lobby, and it's a 4-wall situation where you go in there, you close the door, you do your business, and there's no stalls or people that you work with that can smell your duty.
But I'm sure the Marriott really loves that. Like,
sorry.
Thanks. Don't get a room, but please stink up our bathrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, and don't tip anybody either.
Appreciate it.
Great deal for the Marriott.
Oh, I go in and out like a ninja.
Hey, nice seeing you again, Stinky.
See,
they don't even see me.
That's the problem with people like Virginia.
But they smell you.
She's so blinded by her own cleverness, doesn't realize she's leaving tendencies behind.
I'm not leaving anything.
Baloney.
I'm a ninja. I'm a poo ninja.
Yeah. Baloney.
Nobody has any idea. They don't even see me come in.
Virginia was here. I didn't see her, but I definitely smell her.
Yeah. You know my friend whispers. No one ever hears her.
I'm by myself. Who am I talking to?
You still are loud.
Whatever.
Even your walk has an obnoxiousness.
I have a basic cloak of invisibility. Nobody sees me.
But somebody, let's say they do what Virginia's talking about, and they, every 11:45 to 12:30, they go out, and people are going to start noticing you're leaving. You just can't be...
It's an emergency situation only. No one should be pooing at work. Poo at home, but... We've all been there where one creeps up on you that you weren't expecting, and that's when you go to the Courtyard by Marriott.
My wife had a thing where she would go as a routine every morning, and she knew, and the person that she would go see every single morning is a person that worked behind a counter. I'll just leave it at that. And the person behind the counter also had a routine as well, and my wife knew that if she was running just 2 or 3 minutes late, this person would poo at the same time every day and would leave no one at the counter working, and my wife had to wait for her. So my wife's like, oh my gosh, I only have 2 minutes until she goes into the bathroom to take her morning dump. And so she would rush to get there. She's like, oh, and then she would have to stand there for, she's like, I don't know what she's doing in there, but it was 10 minutes every time.
10 minutes?
And 10 minutes. Some people... I think there's a couple tendencies. I don't go at work and I go very quickly. I think people who are at work pooers are also people that take their time and relax. I just am noticing these tendencies through life and time.
If it takes you 10 minutes, though, that hooker needs a stool softener.
The thing that I just find weird, I've seen it at this building. I saw it in Miami. I saw it in their other place in West Palm. There's a type of person that gets here around 8:45, and they go right to the bathroom to do their business. And I find that odd that they don't set up their schedule a little bit better. Why would you not want to go home?
I agree with that. That I don't give, but I do understand the scheduling, and that is very true. That some people it's the same time every single day, and you're right. Some people choose that, and I think that's what was happening with my wife and the counter girl. Is that was what she would do. She'd show up to work and she'd go right into the bathroom. But there would be like a 5-minute window where she'd be at the counter before she went to go do her business.
She's just finishing her coffee.
I think so. No,
And then that coffee kicks in.
You're not lying, Virginia. I know you're cracking a joke here, but that's legit. People
I know.
get that coffee.
I know.
And it settles in. Old girl's like, all right, it's time.
Release the beast.
Yeah. Here's what I thought was odd about this survey, too. They say men are more likely to hold it than women.
Really?
74% of men are holders compared to 65% of women.
It makes sense to me, though. Well, think about it. A woman goes in there, she sits down. She's already sitting down in position, and if she thinks she can let one fly real quick without anyone noticing, she's going to do that. The guys, most dudes will stand, and if
you don't accidentally let one slip when you're standing.
Yeah, so I think just the mere, just by numbers, by doing that. Can you see my point on that?
If you poop yourself at the urinal, it's all gone wrong.
Am I off of my theory?
No, you could be right. Yeah, we're already sitting, so why not? Why not have two shows instead of one?
Well, if you know in your heart, this might be a quick one. All right, let's just get this thing over with. No one's going to be in here in 3 minutes.
You want to lose a quick pound?
If you're the third of Americans that don't understand this, they say the top reasons for people who refuse to go number 2 at work is because they're worried somebody might hear them, or they're worried they're going to be judged for taking so long. And they just think, for some reason, it's almost like when they go in that stall, it's like being on a stage.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so they don't like that. They really are very self-conscious about it. And I'll tell you, that's part of the reason why I don't like it. But I agree with all these other ones. Some of the other reasons, the toilet paper, the gaps in the stalls where people can just look right in and see them sitting there all vulnerable. What the heck
We
is
have
that?
a 3-inch gap in
It's
the window.
unreal.
But, to prove Kevin's theory on this to be right, this is why people get insecure and all freaked out. There was a list going on behind the scenes from a girl or a woman that worked here about what women do and do not wash their hands. And that list was getting a little out there. Little birdie was tweeting.
And this is pre-COVID.
This is pre-COVID,
Wow.
yeah. So,
Okay.
look, I'm not trying to throw anybody under the bus, but that stuff does exist and it does get out there.
And people are watching you.
That's my
They're
point.
watching and they're smelling, they're
they're
observing,
talking.
they're talking, they're making lists.
And you don't even know, babe. If you don't know about that list, you're on that list.
Damn.
Yeah, basically. And the other reason was coworkers trying to talk to you while you're doing your business. That's the reasons why people don't want to do it at work.
Hey, Bird, can you do an event in Jensen? I don't know, man. Can you maybe wipe first before we talk?
I can hear the splashing.
Yeah. Well, it's bad news for baseball, but it's good news for people that work spring training. Baseball, yeah, they still can't agree on what they're going to be doing with the holdout. The lockout is still on. The owners and the players can't come to an agreement. They've canceled another week of the season. The season will not begin before April 14th at the soonest.
Wow.
So that's where we are with that. Now, the problem here is in South Florida. It's a big deal for us getting that money from spring training. But the thing that's really cool, Major League Baseball did launch a $1 million fund on Tuesday to support spring training workers impacted by these canceled games. So they will match the amount of the fund that the Players Association announced last week. So, they're going to be able to go in there and help people that work concessions, grounds crew, security, clubhouse, ballpark workers. So people who work at the ballpark at the Palm Beaches or Roger Dean Stadium, hopefully you guys will at least get some money for them not having the spring training games that you usually rely on. So it's not the best, but it's a little better. So there you go. Still a real frustrating thing that they can't come to terms with this. All right, we got the After the Show podcast going to be coming up here, going to be live on YouTube in just a bit. You can also get it any place that you check out your podcasts, like the free 97.9 WRMF app. Before we get to that, Jay Bird, if you would wrap it all up with your thought for the day.
Be careful with your words, because once they've been said, they can only be forgiven, not forgotten.
Oh, true. That's a great quote there, Bird. Yeah.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.